are just attending the ball. There's other plans that I don't know about, but that is my current knowledge.
Yeah, I think there is Seabreeze and Thamor if they are going to do anything. If you guys wanted to save that for text threads,
chat.
or you could. And then there was
I was waiting for spying.
Yeah, the espionage on E.
Espionage.
Okay. Is the espionage on E something you want to? Well, I guess that's something we could technically text-based, depending on. It's up to you whether you want to role play it out or not. It really just kind of comes down to what happens on the rolls for a lot of it, to be honest.
I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think what else is like needs the live session to get going versus what can be a. So imagine shopping and all that. We can RPs or RP/handwave for most of it, unless you really want me to come up with NPCs for every shop in Galaran.
I don't think that's necessary, personally.
I mean,
No, we're not Matt Mercer. Come on.
I mean, I have a few shops like from before when I set all this world up. So I have a couple of fun shops set up in here, but never necessarily always have to RP them. But
I'd be more excited about shopping if I had more than 10 gold.
We got guild funds. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just charge it to the dwarfs.
Start here.
I think we've got about 800 in Andros's community group money. That's about
Plus,
it.
there's also a spare dress in the sanctuary. If you're
There's a couple
Seabreeze.
oddball spare things in the sanctuary, to my knowledge.
There are dresses in the sanctuary.
Yeah, the one that Mother Lavia gave to Evian from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not touching that shit. You just never know.
I was gonna say,
burn it.
Not very interested.
Just trash it up in her face. Yeah, it's yours.
I want nothing. This. Goodbye. But that being said, then, Thamor and or Seabreeze, do either of you wish to go? / is there something you want to RP this session? Since we didn't get to you two specifically last time, or mostly, or you just want to do text-based, or both. We can do a little both.
So there was a text-based thing that we were gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking forward to spying on E, and also if you had anything planned, Salty, I would have also liked to search around and see if any of the faceless like outposts within the city are still occupied at all.
Okay. And is there an order you're going to do that in? Like, are you doing the faceless first while everyone else is doing their own shenanigans, or are you going for E first, or?
I had kind of thought that between Andros and Marani and I, and maybe Thamor if he wants to come, that we were gonna spy on E. Like I thought that was kind of a thing that we had planned for in game.
I figured that was gonna be planned. I meant more of, is that something that Seabreeze is waiting around to do while they were doing, touching the crown and performing bad acts of bad ideas?
Well, I figured that's over now.
Well, but I was trying to figure out what was
like
Seabreeze doing in that interim. Was that the time period you were going to go look for faceless members, or are you just standing guard, or what was happening during that segment? Or are you just waiting?
I was standing guard, but I mean, however you want to
by the time that we were
schedule it.
Yeah, by the time we were done with the crown stuff, like what time of day would that have been by the time we wrapped that up?
The crown stuff, I mean, with all that kind of went on with talking to it, going out, making the iterations, I say only about 2 hours, 2.5 hours at worst kind of deal. So it's late afternoon.
Still fairly on.
Yeah, kind of late afternoon. So still, time of the day.
If Seabreeze wanted to go ahead and do the faceless stuff before we went, because I think the plan was to do the espionage come nightfall. So
rogues prefer to do everything at night, but I'll take your suggestion and do that.
Rogues do everything at night.
It's just a matter of order of operations. Whether we want to do that first, or if you guys want to do E first, after dealing with the crown thing and do that in the afternoon, or if you're waiting for a night specifically for that. It's kind of up to you.
I don't mind waiting for the end of the session to do my solo. To give everyone else more, more fun time
Well,
early.
if the end of the reason I ask mostly is if the end of the session, depending on what time it ends on, are you planning to try and do both the faceless and E at night? Or are you planning to do E at night with the group and do the faceless like the next morning or later in the night if there's time kind of deal? Because it seems like the rest of the group wants to do E at night. Or this is what I'm kind of gathering, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just kind of suggesting that even if the time that I spent looking for other faceless is after that, or before that, excuse me, I wouldn't mind having that chronologically be out of order just so everybody else can play
Oh,
first.
I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. I mean, I'll leave it up to you then. I guess we can circle back to that. I just don't, well,
Or if you had
Thamor.
something else planned, that's fine.
I'm just trying to think if there's any pertinent info that you may have asked for or you may want to know if you do find faceless members.
Yeah,
that would
let's just do
aid
that.
in-
I'll make it.
Just-
I'll try and go fast.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll go out like in early afternoon or whatever and steal away. Can I revert to the like sort of, I don't know, Seabreeze form? I know I had a guard face on for a while and that it takes a long rest to switch it, but
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping I could have a default one.
a default, like just the token, or
The disguise from the ring, where you use the ring to create a disguise.
yeah.
And I had made one that was a guard in preparation for the ball, and I would like to keep that. But if I could have another one at the ready, I suppose that would be nice. But if not, that's okay.
I don't think that's the way. I said the ring could have like one stored, right? Or no, it was use of disguise self.
It was just one. So okay, let me get my other token, and I will steal away probably to the nearest like sewer, entrance.
Okay. I mean, you've been. So you know Grog is left at the entrance. You know from Echo that people are kind of scurrying about. I think I'm.
This music is really perfect for this.
Mhm.
If I get into the sewers, it's perfect.
Witcher music is always good.
May build a bit of your backstory here, or a little bit more of the world here a bit, since things had not been introduced to the point. So yeah, you know Grog still exists down there, but as you kind of go about the sewers, try to look for the markings, look for the symbols that would indicate different outposts or the different locations, because the Faceless don't really have a set headquarters. They operate kind of out of wherever their respective, aliases would basically operate out of. Whisper operates out of her mansion. You're not entirely sure where Echo operates out of. You just know he seems to be kind of around all the time, but never really know where he operates.
Gotta get the voice ready.
What?
What?
Oh, your voice. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay. But walking around, I think you have perhaps one specific one in mind that you're hoping to find.
Yes.
And as you wander about, almost as if thinking of this member causes them to appear, you hear the rapping, almost like the knocking of on the sewer walls alongside you, as a cloaked figure wearing an odd-looking jester's mask slowly approaches you. You recognize the mask immediately to the one called Crescendo.
Shit, I'm gonna have to take notes. Damn it.
He would be the one that would normally operate to give you contracts.
Gotcha.
And his usual operations is he's, to the best of your knowledge, he just prowls the sewers. Eerily so, since he seems to know the layout and seems to know everything down there. But as far as informants go, as far as sources of information go, it's hard to beat his knowledge of the underworld. Or, in this case, the literal under the sewers area.
Greetings.
Welcome back, dear Echo. Echo,
It's not that dark. Come on.
welcome back, dear Discord.
I will never get used to that mask of yours.
No one does, and yet very few get to see it. It's usually the last they get to see of me.
Did not expect to see you here, but I guess you're probably the last one that needs to leave.
And leave this glorious chaos? This is where the time is ripe. The other members don't know what they're missing.
Who is left in the city at all besides you?
Whisper still operates. Her duty as a noble keeps her here, though her duties in the Faceless have diminished a little bit. Echo is run off. I do not know much about where he is. As for the others,
He kind of scratches at the mask a bit.
I have heard Treble still operates out of the slums. But what he is trying to do there, I do not know. He passes a few contracts along now and then. Can you believe it? Even amongst all this chaos, people still want others dealt with.
That is strange, yes.
And as for your fellow operatives, well, perhaps many of the ones you would know are no longer with us. We do have some new faces. You've been gone, what, a year?
Looks
Perhaps a
down.
few faces.
Yeah, looks down in sort of agony. That was bad. The year.
A few faces still remain. Faust's untimely arrival did not help them. Some chose to finally run from the Faceless. They will be dealt with. If you're interested in a side contract, I know a few that still need to be quieted.
I suppose I could use my skills still, but I have a new mission now. I am with this group. They are trying to be heroes, but it's very strange. One of them almost works for the House of Livia's matron. Some sort of
yes.
devil worshipper.
The boy absent was right.
Yes.
I know much about this part of the group. Very interesting, yes. Mostly a bunch of do-gooders. No matter. The boy is the key. In this situation, it benefits us greatly if one side eventually actually wins. However, be it my opinion, take it as you may. I like my odds with House Levia winning this one. Nobody really needs contracts or dirty dealings when you got when you're the underling of a Draco Lich. Though I assume you already figured that.
Do you not know or remember anything of my story? Of course I am with you.
So, I trust you will see to it that the stalemate is broken appropriately, and if anyone interferes, well, you do what you do best. I've always been a fan of your work.
Right, but, well, the Absynthos heir is actually joined with a void patron or patroness. It was very sudden. Almost killed him right there. But I don't know, it brings him great power and he still seems to have some sort of control.
This is good. Yeah. We may have finally found it. Do not let this link die. I know it's an odd request for someone like you. But in order to fix the past, to go back to what we aim for, we're gonna need him.
But what if Faust gains control of him?
Well, that's where this party steps in, right? Help Levia win, end Faust in some form or fashion, and then we use the boy. Guide him, so to say, along the path we want. But reshape the world back to the way it was.
If his patron is not strong enough, Faust will gain control of him directly. I don't know if he is strong
Faust
enough.
Cannot. Faust has lost his patron to the void.
What?
He is looking.
What?
Yes, he is still strong. A Draco Lich is no small matter. But he said he is searching. Looking for the lost patron. Many, many ears and many, many eyes listening in. Though, I'm sure he knows. But he cannot do anything about it.
So how does he command his thralls? Does he have thralls anymore?
Oh, he does. Again, the power of a Draco Lich is not to be underestimated. But his thralls are all as close to standard as you can get. They're undead. He commands them the old-fashioned way through necromancy. The void that coursed through his veins, or lack thereof, has diminished greatly. Yeah, at least if what I was told is true.
This gives me hope. It's been too long since I was unafraid of trying to fight back. What you have told me is of great value, thank you.
It is the time to strike before he finds his patron again. If he should reconnect, re-establish his dominance as a void bearer, a Draco Lich void bearer. There's no telling what will happen. The past I remember, the past we seek to fix, he nearly destroyed with that power. And now we live in this empty shell, this mistake.
As you say, I will take what contracts you have and the information you have given me and take my leave.
Very good. I do enjoy watching you work.
You hear some rustlings. He pulls out 2 scrolls and hands them to you.
Familiar faces, maybe, but their courage wavered when the false shot his head. We assign them simple tasks to kill a few members of the Faustian command, and they failed. We don't tolerate failures now, do we?
They shall breathe no more.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Now, is there anything else you require, Discord?
Only one thing. I seem to have lost my boots on my captivity. Have any replacements that might be of use?
Perhaps.
Or know
I will
somewhere
check.
I might steal some.
Check the coffers, though.
You can't see it behind the mask, but you can just feel almost this malicious grin as he cackles a bit.
I'm pretty sure one of the targets I handed you still wears theirs. They might be a good fit.
Understood. And as rogues do, poof.
Yep. You both just disappear. Nary a trace was seen. Even the rats knew of no passing or conversation that happened in the sewers.
Neat. Back to the rooftop.
Just first level floors are not Seabreeze's thing, huh?
Nor
It's
are
either the
doors.
sewers or the roof.
Yeah. Doors are kind of stupid too.
Okay, fair. Alright, so you're back on the roof. Thamor. Or is there anything else you were going to do? Sorry.
Nope.
Cut off.
That's
Is
it.
there anything-
What?
Thamor, what are you doing during the time period where all these different things are going down? Between Seabreeze disappearing off, between Morani, Zidane, and Andros touching cursed crowns, and Absinthos.
I guess there's going on while they're all doing that. We're probably going out, try to fish for a bit.
Knew it. I knew it.
I had to ask. Why did I even have to ask? I figured.
Explore the docks, see if a certain ship's still in lockdown and how it's locked down.
I mean, traversing the docks are pretty much covered in just this wall of ice rising up from the sea, like covering the docks in frozen rime that crackles, and you can just feel an ominous energy coming from them. Fishing off the docks would be particularly difficult.
Oh,
Shame what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's particularly difficult and not impossible, because Thamor has proven that if fish are involved, he will think of some way to make it possible. So I'm curious to see what happens.
Is there anyone out upon the ice?
No.
Well,
Seems like
I
most
guess
of the locals of Caloran have avoid this area.
Guess I'll me on down to the end of the dock and take a look down at the ice and toss a halberd at it. Just to test, see how thick it is. Tap the bottom of the halberd on the ice.
It feels very sturdy as you hit the ice, like striking a solid wall.
Well, shit, I could. Well, I probably have another rest.
It stretches out for almost a mile from the dock, with rising spires of like ice. Like think a rolling wave of ice basically hit the dock with spikes that formed at the end of these these waves.
And are there ships in the dock that have been contained by the ice?
There are several, yes, that have been basically are being like held in place by the ice. Though far off, way offshore, you can see you can maybe make out your Widow's Kiss more far off onto the.
Okay, so not on the ice, but actually in the ocean itself.
Yes, because remember the dwarf said they couldn't get near, so they
Yeah,
docked into the shore
yeah.
to try and help.
Well, guess they'll strike at the ice, see if we can do anything about it. If not, then probably wander on back over towards the inn.
I mean, you can roll me an attack roll and see what happens if you're going to try to just break the ice with your halberd. Are you
Don't
trying to
quite
just make a hole for ice fishing or something? Or are you like just trying to
Yeah,
literally
a
break
hole for
all
ice fishing.
okay. Well,
I
this
will
thing
fish.
things.
You cannot keep me from fishing.
All right. How do you go about trying to make the hole? You just strike it with your halberd? Any magic involved?
I mean, I don't think I have a match that can involve breaking ice.
No. That's why I'm asking.
Huh. Can I see shadows beneath the ice? Or is the ice just too thick?
I mean, it's a thick, solid sheet of ice, so no.
Okay, so just covered in frost and snow and yeah, got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You feel like an ominous energy just emanating from it, and even touching it kind of feels. It feels painful to touch with the bare hand, like to your skin. It's. You can feel it's not just frost energy radiating from this ice and keeping it frozen.
Fucking magic. Yeah, he is going to. I guess take the butt of his halberd and slam it down into the ice a few times.
Roll me a generic attack roll, I guess, or a.
Yeah, just use the.
Just roll me like
Yeah,
a.
just use the bash.
Okay. Okay. You start just slamming the ice with the butt of your halberd. And you kind of form a small divot as it cracks a little bit, but not very much with just the butt of the hammer into the ice. Or butt of the halberd into the ice.
Thamor, I guess, stops doing that and sees that it's gonna take him all day just to get through this ice. As reluctant he wants to say that, it will. He is going to wander back towards the inn, and if anything catches his eye as he's wandering back, he'll stop by and look at it for a bit. Hey, he's bored. He's been stuck at that inn for like 2 days.
That's the most open-ended DM. Give me something. I don't know what else to do. I mean, is there anything Thamor wants to accomplish apart from fishing before the ball, or like any other?
So I'll throw you a line here. If he's walking back, I can offer that I would don my disguise again as this guard and probably run into him, and we can say that the text RP that we're gonna have happens there, and at the end of that we both get back to the inn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, if you guys have a text RP that you're gonna go about, yeah, that works. That'll work.
Cool.
Yeah, I can work that way. Yeah, good job.
So, yep, we'll go with that. And you guys have a talk about your past a bit.
We could talk about being rogues.
Thamor becoming a god of fishing. Fishermen and beans. Alright, so after that, that'll be delegated, I guess, to text RP, unless we have some time later and we want to just run that. Otherwise, returning back to the inn, you screwed with like stealing the thing from Andros for a bit before his form kind of finally resolved itself, and we're now at a state where everyone, for the most part, is still around. Evian is still in the Feywilds. Absynthos, I don't remember what he ended doing besides talking to Madeline and wandering off into the basement eating the food, and that's probably what he's probably still doing. Oh no, he was divining the wish. Right. Alright. And the rest of you were planning to try to spy on E.
So I think we'd be waiting for Seabreeze on that one.
Well, I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah.
when Seabreeze and Thamor return. Like, after
Yeah,
they...
at this point, probably be returning.
Yep.
Like, they would have returned. Thamor probably went and got a drink while Seabreeze was trying to mess around stealing the crown from you at that one instance. Seeing you trying to make the copy of it, and then reconvening inside after you've made your masterpiece of a rock donut.
I'm upside down
Yes.
because I look like a Levia guard.
It is quite the rock donut.
Pet Shinari.
Oh. Thamor, and I assume Seabreeze. Oh,
Correct. So it's getting later. What of this spy mission?
We've got. I'd like to wait till at least the sun falls. If
Are you
nothing
still
else
stony
is gonna...
all over?
Nope, that faded.
Huh.
I hope it will. If nothing else, make it harder for peering eyes to watch what we're doing.
I guess if we'll be sneaking, best take off the plate armor itself.
Oh, you're coming with?
I'll not be sitting around this tavern anymore. I have to.
Yes, we had a
Right.
chat. He's quite stealthy without that armor.
Oh, take your word for it.
I'm looking
Okay, I'm
forward
good.
to dropping a whole bunch of like things that we talked about. That's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna abuse that at all.
I guess the first thing is Thamor is older than you are.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Sparkles, good to see you again.
Are we feeling better now?
I was always feeling just fine.
Okay, if you say so.
You know me, Sparkles. Anyway, it's getting late. Soon. Sounds like Thamor may be joining us, though I assume it's best if he sticks with you then, Seabreeze.
Am I to assume that one of you has the pass without trace incantation?
I do.
Excellent. This is very useful for a group.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So as long as we're dropping stuff into the sanctuary, she just gives a really pointed look at Andros. Is there anything that you would like to deposit before we head out?
whatever could you mean, darling?
I think you know. I think you know exactly what I mean, darling.
Oh, Kayla, darling.
Just cocks an eyebrow and smirks. Feeling spicy then, I see. It's already taken care of. Don't worry about it.
Forgive me if that alone doesn't assuage my concerns. Where's the crown?
Safe.
Is it still on you?
Over and find out.
Andros, I don't know what part of this is hard to grasp. What exactly makes you think that taking this with us is in any way a good idea?
You worry too much. But
I don't think you're worrying
suppose-
enough.
Why not? What's there to worry about?
Maybe the fact that he was fucking with your brain not more than a couple of hours ago, and he wants it.
Both
That doesn't
true.
concern you at all. You see no problem with just walking right into his territory and handing it to him on a silver platter.
It confirms a few theories, that's all.
What kind of theory? That he
Listen.
really, really, really wants it? Do we really need to take that with us in order to confirm that, considering that that was just something he was yelling at us about not that long ago?
You know, is this... I thought we were... well, you seem testy.
Testy. Why might that be?
I
There's
know.
so many things I could say right now.
You seem like you have something else you want to talk about.
Right now, no, not especially.
Interesting. So you're just going to be angry?
I'm not angry, I am concerned, and I am flabbergasted that you don't share my concerns. The entire point of this little excursion is trying to derive some information without putting ourselves in any unnecessary danger, and it seems to me that having that crown in our pocket goes against that very goal.
Okay. And you assume that I would take that risk?
You seem to be quite shifty about the idea of even telling me whether or not you have it on you, so
But you won't trust me when I say I've got it taken care of.
why can't you just be straightforward with me and tell me what that means?
That's the intrigue of it there, Twinkles. Listen, I got it taken care of. I gotta talk with Gorvin and Shara real quick. And we can get this little fun on the road, okay? Now, if you excuse me, I'll just tap her on the cheek and walk by.
She is not amused. No smile on her face at all.
And with a couple steps, he will swing around the stairs and drop into the sanctuary.
Okay.
And head toward his room, where he will find a chest of some sort, maybe a drawer, and mage hand the actual crown into one of the drawers and push it closed and use Ray of Frost to ice over the edges. Then step back out.
Okay. So the real crown is being stored in your room in the
Sanctuary.
sanctuary. Alrighty. Alright. What then?
Okay. He steps back out and he's gonna... Is Gorvin in the tavern now? Now that's later in the evening.
Yes. Gorvin's in the tavern. He's still a bit hungover, sitting around a table with Shara, who is, for the most part, just seems to be just kind of deep in thought. Gorvin just is nursing his head.
Hinderos will step over. My Gorvin, you are looking, well, awful. You're still hungover.
Shut your trap.
Orvan's right here, right?
Yeah.
Shut your trap.
You really hit
Ugh.
that hard by a few couple drinks.
I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there in age if it's starting to show.
Wouldn't want a few upstart adventurers showing you up then, would you?
Just give me an hour or two and I'll shrug it off. I'll be fine for the ball, don't you worry.
What about talking? I've got a few questions for you and, you said Shara, was it?
Her look of concentration kind of breaks a bit as she looks a bit startled. Yeah.
Right, I was wondering, what does the name Eladwin mean to, well, particularly you, Miss Lady of the Hour?
She stares and kind of just raises an eyebrow. Afraid I don't know.
Really? An ovish lash like you?
I didn't spend too much time among my kin, unfortunately. Most of it's been in Galaran. Can't say I've really spent more than maybe a few days at best in Telmavir.
What house are you from?
That's just it, I'm not.
So your parents? They're living here in the human kingdom then?
Dunno. I was told they were killed. I was brought up an orphan here in the guild.
Curious. And you, Gorvin? Certainly you know of him.
He scratches his chin a bit. I remember Brielle used to mention him occasionally, though never really directly. Seems like he had a past history with him. Anytime I asked the old fool about it, he got real quiet.
Ain't someone I knew personally, but Eladwin was one of the kings of Telmavir. Don't know how long ago.
Kind of just look at you, and Gorvin gives a bit of a shrug. I'm not sure I know a whole lot about the elves and their king's lineage, but if you say so.
Eladwin sacrificed himself to stop what's coming.
Did he now? And why hasn't it been stopped then?
Well, from what we can tell, things got a bit muddy when he tried to finish the spell. But that's a story for another time. We think, I at least, have a feeling this E person might be a reanimated version of Eladwin.
Okay. And said he was doing a spell and it failed, and he's just now reanimated? And what does that even mean, then?
I don't know. Certainly is an intriguing concept. None of this is ringing a bell, Shara.
She's just staring blankly at you.
To be honest, that's her normal face, though, right?
Pretty much.
Stares
At this point,
blankly
with
at
all the
everything.
questions you've asked, it's mostly just the standard face she's given. Most of it's just a blank, like, what are you talking about?
Hard to read that one.
Right, well, I guess I'm doing it then. Shara, you should know. At least something of you knew Eledwin very well. You were once his companion.
Andros.
Yes, Twinkles?
What are you going on about? I don't know this Elodwin you speak of, nor was he part of the adventuring party. We would have known if he was here in the guild.
They weren't part of no guild. Wouldn't be surprised if he was before the guild was ever founded.
How would I have been in a party with him if he existed before I was in the guild?
It's a curious thought then, isn't it?
I never thought Gorvin was a bad drunk. You really should lie down.
I haven't touched a sip since, well, yesterday.
Then perhaps you best be off to a loony house. I know of no Elodwin. Been in the guild since as far back as I can remember. If you wish to accuse me of something, or some conspiracy of me being with Faust, lay it out now. I have done nothing but fight him.
No, I don't think you are with Faust. And that's the intriguing part.
Again, just blank look. And Gorvin is just clutching at his forehead. Boy, he's speaking the riddles way too early with his hangover for me to understand.
You do realize it's after midday.
It's morning in the other end of the world over in Girard.
Right. Sure, a person of your namesake and likeness existed over 100 years ago and was part of the group that battled Faust. First time he appeared.
You know what I'm going to say, right? She stares at you with a blank face. Okay. So you claim there was another of me? A century passed.
Aye.
For what reason? What proof? Why? What madness are you speaking?
I wish it were madness. But apparently, from what we understand, the world's in a little bit of a jumble right now. But I don't Yeah, this isn't really getting anywhere, but I figured you should know. We all knew you before we walked in that door. Because you're
Hope
the
my reputation would precede me. I've done a lot of work with the company.
Shara, the former you, for what we know, was the shield maiden of Faust.
She slams her hand on the table and just stands up to meet you, furious and just angry.
I didn't say
How
this you.
dare you?
I didn't say this you.
You're getting pretty damn close to trying to say it. If you want to fight, I will take you on.
Seabreeze is ready. hand on rapier.
Yeah, Thamor is a little,
Happening.
has his helper ready too. He's just leaning on.
Andros holds both hands up, pleadingly almost. I have no quarrel with you. I merely speak so that you might know.
Are we done telling stories here, Andros?
So
This is not a story.
Yes, well, some may not like it. We don't need to stir the pot.
is it all right to say that Zidane has been just like settling in and listening in the last like minute or two from the sanctuary?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're in the middle of...
That literally doesn't affect anything that's happened, so yes.
Okay, just making sure.
We are in the open of the tavern.
Yeah. that's
Okay.
you.
Anyways, he's gonna clear his throat and say, "Don't you have Grimlock's last play, Andros? Did he let us keep it?"
Anyone had it, it was Elton.
Yep. Elton
I
took
don't.
it.
Damn it.
Shara, I mean no offense. I am not accusing you of anything.
That sure sounds. There is another me that's running around acting like me, and enough to convince you, then perhaps they need to be put down to stop acting like me.
There might not be another you that we can see. But there
Rolls
was.
her eyes. You speak in such riddles, and yet to try to accuse me of such things.
Go, get your ears cleaned. Fuck! I never accused you of anything.
You came dangerously close. Can we...
I
Just
merely wish to warn you.
What is she to do with your warning?
To be prepared. I don't know what's coming, but she has the right to know.
Sure. Big Sarah.
I don't distrust you, Shara. So, I don't have anything else to tell you.
She sits back down, but just continues kind of glaring at you.
Right. Gorvin.
Yep. You gonna say there was one of me too running around in the past?
No,
That I'd believe, though.
You're the only asshole Gordon I know.
Good. There should only be the one of me.
Do you have any stores of potions or magic items or anything that we might be able to borrow?
Not much. A lot was given out during the fight, during the siege. Not exactly a magic emporium or shop.
Yeah, but you're venturing guild. Adventurers collect shit.
Yes, and they sell them to stores, not to us.
That's what
Fair
they
enough.
have here. Shit. And gold.
Right, anyway. I think... Well, I'm gonna go think for a bit over, on my own. A few hours. Well, we'll see what happens come the night. Stands up, turns around. Oh, hey, Zucchini. Pats him on the cheek.
No words from Zucchini on that one?
Sedan sighs. I can only imagine that my blue-horned friend hoped that mentioning this might have jostled something. I apologize for the undue distress.
You're murderous, so he was accusing me.
Absinthoss, are you over there?
Shred's
This-
not here.
I am stupid. That's right. He's not here.
He's literally standing in the middle of the room, just with a slack look on his face, just not moving.
Just,
drooling.
he's just hanging out with Madeline.
He's just
Exactly.
facing this
got the-
pillar right here, nose touching it.
The crazy hypnotoad eyes
the-
going on, the void colors. Well, shit.
Making guttural demonic noises.
There goes that idea.
Waiting for Evian to come by. Swoon.
I thought we were past the swoon phase, now just full deck on the face phase.
Yeah, he's not gonna get any action, okay?
Thunderhands is back in! He's back in!
You're telling Thunderhands there's a chance.
This one of these contracts from this dude better have been for Thunderhands. I'm just telling
Rebound!
Thunderhands is not a member of the face list.
No, one of the contracts I got to kill somebody, and I can run
Yes,
into
those are prior
Thunderhands and
members of the
spare him.
faceless.
Yeah, he angered the
Oh, good
faceless.
grief. So Absinthoss is off doing Absinthoss things. Got it.
Just absinthe things. Hashtag.
Fast forward to
Most
evening,
concerning
shall we?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do prior to that?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. I want to go out onto my porch of the sanctuary on the plane of life side and try and channel into finding Riel. Mentally screaming for him, or not screaming, but mentally calling for him, as it were.
You don't really get a response.
Okay, that's me. Evening. What happened during the evening?
Okay. So I guess in passing the time to the evening, is there anything, again, anyone else doing anything in particular, or is it just kind of idling around waiting for cover of darkness kind of deal?
Waiting for the murder and mayhem time, please.
Nondescript searching for nice clothes, but yeah.
Okay, so that'd be like kind of text RP stuff then in terms of some of that downtime then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andros will be waiting for a particular moment when Zidane is out and about and not in the tavern.
Jeez.
And when that moment comes, he will approach the others.
Yep.
Right. Ready to do this?
Always.
Of course.
So you wait for the cover of darkness to head over to what used to be the House of Leopold to investigate.
Seymour, please
The
describe
key
your attire.
A helmet and some shorts.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can we get
Conspicuously
him? Can we
inconspicuous.
get him a jacket? Maybe a cloak. Anything.
Normally he'd be in shadow armor right now, but he is in shadow armor. You just can't see it.
All right.
Right, Sparkles. Here's my thoughts. Like, Seabreeze, come back. Follows him.
Yeah, walk
Here's my thoughts,
and
everyone
talk. Walk
leaves.
and talk.
Yeah. Right, well, we got Knight, Seabreeze, and Daymore. Daymore, you're pretty conspicuous, but Seabreeze, I trust you can find your way in. Sparkles, you and me, we might, I don't know, do a little animalistic reconnaissance.
That makes sense. We'll be less conspicuous that way.
Daymore,
So-
you stick with Seabreeze, yeah?
I'll try.
So, GM, from a theater perspective, so I assume Andros is going to drive us towards the southern part of the city, and then we'll get to a point where it's sort of like a front of sorts. Can you go to the city map if you don't mind?
You're heading to E's hideout, right? Or are you going somewhere else?
I think we're going to
Yeah.
East Hideout. I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is, though.
It's
In
in
West
the
Hideout.
world. It's in what used to be Leopold's house. Leopold's.
Which is in Noble's
Oh,
quarter.
north.
Noble's
So we're going
quarter.
north.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're heading north to Leopold. Like you've not been there with this character, but you remember with Alton as well. Just it's the place where you brought a chandelier crashing down.
No, I would know where Leopold's house was. So I think I would suggest. Okay, so back in character, I think we can actually take the sewers to get there again if we wish to have the whole party arrive together, and then
That'll
you can
get us
do
closer.
whatever shaping you want.
Yeah.
You
that'll
don't
get us
see it, but
closer.
Thaymore's eye twitches at the mention of the sewer.
That might not be such a bad idea. It's less obvious and a means of egress.
Right. Lead the way.
Okay, this way.
So you take him through the sewers to get as close as you can to the House Leopold in the
We'd
Nobles
probably
district.
come up at like Whisper's house, right? That's probably the closest place.
Yep, it would come. There's a access point near Whispers, same place that Alton kind of found himself
Interesting.
a while back.
I
But
wonder if that
you
guy's
get-
still there and I can sneak up on him again. That's a different person this time. Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes.
he's still
please say yes.
there. Whispers still operating in the Nobles quarter.
Oh, D20, I got you ready. Let's go. I am definitely sneaking up on this guy.
I remember his voice. I think he was like an old gruff character that I had, or an older like butler character.
Oh, that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's 30 stealth roll.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was waiting for that. Yeah.
I will give him an attempt.
Let's go.
I will give him the attempt.
Nat 20, he finds me. Damn it.
He rolled a 1.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not kidding.
Yes.
So I'm breathing on his neck.
He is just half asleep at post.
Yeah.
A rarity in these times, but he's just seen so much. It's been a
Seabreeze.
long day.
Seabreeze is
And-
literally perched on his shoulders.
Yeah, this is too much. I'm just gonna leave him alone. So I think we can safely go around this one. Points to this guy.
Where
He's
is
guarding
this?
Whisper's house. You trying to go into Whisper's house?
No.
Yeah.
He was just at the trapdoor or whatever.
Seabreeze, where is this? How close are we?
We are maybe a couple of blocks away from where we need to be. But this was the closest surface access, so just be if you're going to do something, do it now.
Yeah, so Morani will take this time to go ahead and drop Pass Without Trace.
You could keep it up if you want to keep your wild shape.
Yeah, I know, I can, but I need to put this up first, because I can't.
Sorry. Drop
I
as
can't-
in cast.
Yes, sorry, my mistake, but yes, I'm putting Pass Without Trace up. And now that I'm concentrating, I can wild shape.
I feel stealthier already.
And then, so, Andros, this is your mind, baby. Here, do you think what kind of furry creatures are you thinking about? Just anything small and unnoticeable? Do you think that we need to be able to fly just in case we need to bug out quick, or?
I'd like to see what's. I mean, it's a mana. Getting higher up is probably going to give us better vantage. Seabreeze and Thamor, they can cover the ground. But you and I could take to the skies and, I don't know, be an owl or some sort of night bird.
How about
Cat.
a bat?
That's good.
Could be.
Spider.
Whatever you think's best, you're the one who lived out wilds.
This is not the wilds. I don't know what it is that you're trying to say.
Fine. Bats it is.
Yep. Just gives Andros a cocky little wink and then wild shapes into a bat.
And watching her do that, he will copy it with polymorph.
Oh, with polymorph.
No, Andros is a druid now. Did we forget to tell you that?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Okay. So I will grab Thamor and attempt to push him or pull him or keep him as stealthed with me as I can.
Marani, your token's not on here yet.
Oh, no, it isn't, is it? Okay, hold on. I will fix that. And I won't put his token down, but just know that Frey is with me. He's still in spider form, so I would imagine that he's small enough to just ride on my back as a bat.
So, for those who've been here before, you approach the doors of the House Leopold. You've been here before, but it feels far more ominous. Gone is the glamorous, almost like fully lit windows and the noise of activity inside. Instead, it feels very barren and empty, and you feel a chill emanating from the building itself. Go ahead and roll me perception checks. Some dice.
I will do that.
Do I use the bat stats or mine?
If you are in bat form, I believe you use bat stats, right?
When you are wild shape, you keep your mentals. So
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
You'll use the bats. If it has perception, you'll use its senses, but you're rolling your
okay.
your wisdom. I
gotcha.
use the bats.
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's,
Nah.
Thamor, I have a
15.
question.
Yes.
How often can you shadow step?
I however long it takes me to recover the 30 feet, and I could do it 5 times, I believe. No, how many times did I do it? Modifier of what is it? Constitution.
GM, I have a related question. If Seabreeze is stealthed,
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll let the dog out.
Give me a moment to open up Aurora and read the text for it.
I believe
I was gonna
it's
say,
con mod per short rest for teleport and con mod
Oh wait, it's
per
right here.
long rest.
I remember I
for-
put it inside Roll20.
interesting. So if
So
there's
3
any,
times equal to your Constitution modifier. So
so I'm giving you this idea, but I feel like you would have come up with this. If there's any tough spots for stealthing, let Seabreeze go first, and then shadow step to her shadow.
yeah. So what was it 3 times? If I've come mod 2, so what 6?
I think so.
No, I think it's just you can do it number of times equal to your con modifier. So if you've got a con modifier of 2, you can do it twice.
Maybe not as useful.
Ah, yep. So 2. Huh, I thought I had more. Guess I didn't get my Constitution up.
Okay, so if it's only 2, then it's an escape method, which means
Essentially, yeah.
If we get into some deep shit, what's going to happen is Seabreeze will climb a wall very, 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 very high, and then we'll try to hide, and then you should shadow step to her, and then we can leave. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
As long as you're within 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet's going to be a rough one.
Do you have?
As I
climbing
said,
gear?
all past Thaymor's sneak attempts. I believe the one he actually tried was him ended up face planting with wheels, cheese rolling around everywhere.
Yeah. Well. We got the bat stats. Ooh, bats have really good dex. And wisdom for some reason.
Mainly for perception. Most tiny animals have a decent wisdom because of like perception stuff.
Mhm.
And I specifically went after the bats because of blind sight, so just in case that were to happen for some reason.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, it was honestly between owls and bats for me. Owls have 120 feet of dark vision, and they have actual proficiency in perception and stealth.
Mm.
But bats have the blind sight, so it was a toss up.
Yeah. I mean, I also figured too, like this might be a stupid rationale, but if we're going someplace dark and creepy, maybe a bat would be less conspicuous than an owl would be. I don't know. Maybe I'm
That's fair.
overthinking it.
No, that's fair.
Okay, I'm back.
Salty.
Yo.
This perception check, would we be making it well, for a bat it would it be making it on hearing, or is it a sight thing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because
Hearing
the bat
for the most for this.
Yeah, because the bat would have advantage on it.
Oh, yes, we would, wouldn't we? Yes, thank you. I'll roll that again. Maybe I can get higher than an 8.
So
Okay.
I will roll that. Well, I rolled 2 11s, so I got a 12 on my perception. Because of course I roll out with advantage 2 11s.
What Thamor get?
You're rolling perceptions?
Yes.
Andrus is still learning what it's like to be back.
I'm guessing I'm not within a foot of me doing the perception.
You're not a what?
Not within a foot of what I'm looking at.
You are not. I would be very curious as to how you ended up at.
I just got asked because the eyeball.
Oh, right, that. Yeah, no, not for
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Not for what I'm
Eyeball
trying
of
to see.
minute seeing.
Alright, so
19, 18, 12, and 9.
yeah, Marani and Seabreeze. I mean, the house looks pretty dark. You can definitely hear movement inside, and you hear the creaking and groaning of something moving about past the front door.
Are there any windows, and how many stories is the building?
It is 2 stories. There are windows. This doesn't show particularly well. There are windows in the front, but they are boarded up, from what you can tell.
Second story has windows?
Yes.
Are those boarded?
Those are not boarded. Don't have a
Sounds
second
good.
Story.
I can tell what's coming.
Yeah. Thamor, this is where I leave you. You're going to climb to a second story window, wherever that might be.
I'd imagine that Marani and Andros are also heading up as well.
Mm-hmm. Taking a... Yep. Bataros is following Marani. High-pitched squeaking. Inaudibles, high-pitched squeaking.
As you peer through the window of the second floor, you realize very quickly why there's no boarded windows on the second floor, as most of the ceiling is caved in.
So, like,
There's
there's
still
no
some-
barrier between the second and first floors? Is that what you mean?
Sorry?
So, when you say ceiling, you mean the
Like a
ceiling
lot of the roof is caved in, so
the
a
roof.
lot of the second
Okay.
floor is actually just rubble or just covered in like the remains of what the roof caved in to be.
Are the windows intact?
Some are and some are broken.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely look for a missing window, and then hopefully motion to Thamor that he should try to shadow step to my shadow. If that works,
Could also climb. I mean,
he can certainly try.
got decent athletics.
Not sure how stealthy that's gonna be, but let's go.
I was
for
gonna
it.
say.
Okay. Again, most of the second floor is in a pretty damaged state. You don't find much up here apart from the damaged bits of rooms and stuff that have caved in. There is a central stair towards the middle that seems to lead down, though again, a bit destroyed but possibly navigable. But I will need both Thamor and Seabreeze if you are walking around up there to roll me stealth checks.
I'm sorry, Seabreeze.
That's okay. I didn't really
Wait,
roll
are
that.
they saying that? Are we saying that they would
Uh,
still be within range of
so-
my pass without
Hey.
trace? Or
That was pretty good.
Yeah, so mine's a 23, so I'm not heavily armored.
What is this? 25 plus. That's a 35 with pass without a trace and 25 without.
Of course, Noko rolls a nat 20.
of course
is
he
that a
does.
nat?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, isn't
grayed
that-
out 'cause-
Oh, it's because it's
It's grayed out 'cause it's
trying to
disadvantage,
do.
but-
Yeah, I got you.
He's not wearing his heavy armor.
Yeah, so it's a nat 20. I had nat 20 myself.
Nice. Like a cat.
Okay. So, with very ginger care, you manage to kind of walk around on the planks and not cause too much creaking and groaning of the rotted away wood from the exposed elements.
Is there any part of the building that doesn't seem damaged?
For the second floor, not much, no. There's a
would
couple
like-
of empty rooms around, but it seems like they've either been looted or are in disrepair from having been exposed to the elements.
So there's no like solar or big open like tall rooms that seem intact.
Not on the second floor, no.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a Thieves Tools. The Secret traps. It's a investigation with like bonus, right? With the Thieves Tools, something like that for how traps in 5e.
Yeah,
Gonna walk
that's
into the professional with traps.
and then plus proficiency. Yeah, that's a 22.
You don't find anything on the stairs.
Alright.
Oh, 5e is a wisdom perception check against it. Okay.
Oh, is it perception? Okay, so then that would be minus 3. I was 19, sorry.
Okay. Well, still fact remains of you don't seem to detect any.
Yep. Okay, I'll start making my way down the stairs.
Making his way.
Go ahead and roll me a perception as you head down. As well as what is everyone else doing as you're going.
Perception is, ooh, that is very high.
And I'm sitting behind you, so I guess I might as well roll it too.
22
Yeah,
perception.
And Marani would have found an open window to fly in through, so can she roll as well?
Okay. Are you heading down the stairs with them, or where are you going?
Are the stairs the only way of getting downstairs, considering that everything is rubble right now? Or is there like open spaces in the floor?
Roll me an investigation if you're gonna look for a...
Okay.
Like, guessing you're looking for like a hole in the floor, a damaged part where you could potentially squeeze through as a bat.
Okay. Oh no, investigation, not insight. Okay.
I would hope not insight.
No.
The building
I
feels
wanna
like it's
insight the
missing
floor.
something.
Is the floor lying to
15.
me? Yes, yes,
That's a
it is.
15. Thank you.
The floor is a fibber.
You do
Can't trust
find
it at
that
all.
there is a small hole over in this general area that you might be able to slip through.
I will head for that hole then.
And Andros is following. I'm assuming we were able to like do a quick pass around the building. And as again, the first floor is boarded up. The second floor is basically destroyed.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So Andros will follow Bat Morani
And
erratically because he's a bat.
yeah. And now I'll make that perception check.
Yes. So, get your perception checks. Thamor and Seabreeze, as you're slowly kind of descending the stairs, you hear movement at the base of the stairs.
I need new dice, guys.
It's not the dice's fault.
With
I got a
advantage,
skeleton.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on perception.
Oh my goodness, man.
What the
You need
hell?
new dice. You badly need new dice.
Drake,
Those
I
are
will
the
get in
dice
the
I
wood-
haven't rolled yet.
Drake, I will get in the woodworking to make you new dice, and you'll have my nuts.
Please.
Woodworking is not a great way to make dice, though. It's the balance of
Yes,
it really
but they're
rough.
easier to burn when they go bad.
That's okay. That's true, but
Yeah,
So
and where's
I
this-
am distracted by following Marani because I am a
Yeah.
1 intelligence bat following her.
you also hear movement in the room beneath you guys.
Sorry, 2 intelligence.
As you look
bat.
through, as you kind of peer through the crack that you're directly above. So you guys are directly above this particular character.
Okay.
And he seems to be just kind of shuffling about the room, muttering to himself. Seabreeze and Thamor, you see a similar kind of cloaked figure kind of wandering about the halls with a skeleton in tow.
This is definitely where I leave you, Thamor. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to take the ceiling. And I'd like to go over here.
Okay.
And peer around the corner and see if I can see.
Yeah.
Here.
Salty.
Yo.
You said that this dude was muttering to himself. This
Yep.
might be a stretch, but I'm curious with Bat Marani's heightened sense of hearing, would she be able to make out what he's muttering about?
What was your roll? 21.
21.
Yep. I mean, you make out the fact that he's saying something, but it sounds like gibberish.
Okay.
Noka, you want to turn or?
Are you flying into the room, or are you still at the crack between for you two?
I haven't gone in yet. I think that I would see this guy, and I think that before heading into the room, I want to see if he would just kind of wander out on his own, because I know I'm a bad, but I don't want to draw any undue attention. So
He doesn't seem to move.
okay.
Creepy. Do all these doors seem closed to me?
Yes.
Okay.
They all look closed. As
Plan
well as
is-
this guy seems to be just kind of moving about
Okay.
the hall.
Plan is to cross behind him and go over here a ways. See what's over here.
Okay. You trying to open the door?
Is there a door there? I can't see. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, yes. This reveal thing is not exactly the most.
Yeah, the drag box
Intuitive.
fog of war
Yeah.
removal.
Ah.
Oh, you're not even using the box. You're using the.
I'm trying to use the
polytool.
polygon one so I can make because it's an angle, but this is not helping. It's making it worse. All right.
Oh, it's a catty corner. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just try and see what's over here.
And this is back towards the main.
Okay, so this is a foyer then, huh?
Yep. Thamor, what are you doing in this?
So they've walked off in this direction, correct?
They're walking off towards the right end.
I am. I guess continue to stay hidden.
Solid plan.
Yeah, continue to stay hidden until said otherwise by the person I was following.
I'm trying to stay within your eye line too, so that you know if I get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, so keeping an eye on Seabreeze and seeing, when we need.
What about the two bats?
Andros is staying behind Morani Bat.
So is this room that we're in, is the door closed, or?
The door is closed. Did you guys fly in, or are you still at the rafter? Because if you're only still up in the second floor, this is all you're really seeing from there.
Okay.
And I'll give it you with your roll. You hear something else in that room as well, kind of moving about.
Okay, go ahead.
I said, can Andros kind of not like fly, but just kind of like drift over to one of the walls and like cling to the wall, like as bats do with their little hooked feet.
I mean, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
If
And
you're
you get
flying
to
it
add
stealthily,
10.
unless you're going to try to just like zoom in and fall abandoned like a bat kind of deal.
I do have pass without trace, so
Mm-hmm. Okay. 17. Wait, hang on. Bat stats.
Bat stat.
19.
Okay.
yay!
Plus 2 to dex, so yeah, 19.
Neither notice. Okay. So you kind of clamber on the wall, and the robed figure doesn't seem to pay any mind whatsoever. You see the rest of the room.
And where is the can we see the door?
Did I not reveal it fully?
Okay.
Thin
right
walls
there.
on this map, unfortunately.
Okay. And it looks like the room is pretty intact. The walls aren't super damaged or anything.
The walls don't... I mean, they're not in great shape. It looks like no one's taken care of it, so they've gotten dirty in the past time. Though there are some odd smudges here and there that, I mean, to your best knowledge, might be dried blood.
Ew, it's not blood, it's...
Ew, it's not blood? Wait a minute.
Freaky.
Well,
And this door is closed, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think that Bat Marani is going to attempt to open any doors in bat form, so
Can
I
you
think
do
that
mental
she would-
link while you're in bat form?
we've established that I can, yes. I have to be able to...
Spooky bat.
Spooky bat. But I think that realistically, the only person I'd be able to link with right now is Andros, because they have to be able to see me.
Okay. Would we be able to say that Thamor and I saw the bats go through a hole in that area?
I mean, you weren't... and there's really no
No is-
indication that you saw them
no
as you
is an
headed down
acceptable
while they were
answer.
still...
Yeah, that's fine. We don't know where you are.
So even though she knows he hates it, Marani is going to mind link with Andros.
Okay.
Do you see anything good from where you are?
Squeak.
Oh no.
I'm choosing to believe that Andros mentally said the word squeak.
No, I can't speak a language as a bat. I'm a bat. This isn't
Wait,
wild
what
shape.
is that? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Never mind. Fuck you then. Okay. Well, all right. In that case, she's going to say fuck this room because she isn't going to be. I could do spooky bat shenanigans, but I don't think that that's something that I want to pull right now this early. So I think that just noticing that this door seems to be closed, and she really has no way of passing through it. She is going to leave this particular hole in the floor that she's on, and then head like back toward the staircase, and just try to make her way down that way. See if she can get any luck, going through a more open area.
Not bad.
Yep, so you're gonna go. You heading back to
Land-
the stairs, or are you just looking around?
Gonna go land on Thamor.
Not on Thamor, but yeah, I'm
Scare the shit out of him. Squeak! Ah!
I'm
You guys
I'm
progress
near
further down
Thamor,
that
I
way.
would say. Yeah.
Quick. Ah! Smack. Okay,
Thamor forgets that Marani is a bat and he just swings at her.
Bisected
something-
bat.
I have sensed something has walked into my 5-foot range. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no.
Personal
I'll go
space,
check out
personal space. Swing.
This door. Yeah.
What about it?
That one's closed as well, right?
Yes, they are all closed.
Okay. What is back like here? Is there anything? Is this anything? Any doors or anything back there?
Seems to lead to like a rear courtyard.
Oh, it's like exterior space.
Yes,
Oh, interesting.
like kind of a enclosed exterior, like a not exterior. Sorry, it's the roof of. No wait. Hold on, I get the map wrong. No, that's interior. It's interior space, but it's would have been like a garden space, but it looks as though, I mean, it's basically just completely dead and overrun with dried, crumpling weeds.
Okay.
The door is a glass, like a door with glass, what had glass panes at some point, partially boarded over, but you can kind of see through the slits.
Alrighty.
And you kind of see a small
Okay.
empty.
Have any of these doors had a plaque on them that says BBEG?
Nope.
Dang.
Conveniently.
So here's a question. Would I be able to tell, because you said that we've been like hearing movement from inside, would I be able to discern a direction from that movement? Like, because I realize that there's probably multiple sources, but I just kind of want to get a feel of like how, like, if it seems to be concentrated
That's-
from any area of the house in particular, or
I would say that's near impossible to discern.
okay.
There's a lot of movement and a mix between just the fact that half these things are shuffling and creaking in of themselves and just the creaking and groaning of the house. I don't think there's any conceivable way you could pinpoint character, like, thing locations with that.
Okay, that's fair.
And not to mention, they're not making any unique noises in of self to pick up that either. They're mostly
Okay.
quiet or mumbling to themselves in that babbling nonsense you heard quietly from the other.
Okay.
Andros is going to look up and see Bat Marani is gone, and he's going to squeak and fly like crazy before joining her out the crack.
Oh my god.
Is
Oh
there
my
stealth
God.
in that at all, or are you literally just gonna
Andros,
fly
no,
wildly around
no,
this thing?
no stealth.
Andros, why?
He's a bat!
No.
My computer
you're
fans
still-
are
oh
actually
my God.
spooling up right now.
As you flitter about, the road figure that was muttering, his eyes shoot up, and you see just a look of abject terror on his face. While he's still mumbling, he reaches his hands out, kind of clawing at you as you fly about. Before he just whips out a hand. He is going to cast.
I am at like the top. Oh, he's going to cast something. Good. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Treg, why?
I'm a bat!
He is,
I have
And he's
2
undead.
intelligence!
he is going
I rolled
to
for this
cast a
wisdom.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
You're rolling what?
He's
Eldritch
going to
Blast.
attack a bat. Alas.
Oh, no.
He's a slight
Well,
bit
it's been
insane.
nice knowing you.
A 10.
I believe that misses.
It misses! It misses!
I have an AC of 12. It misses.
Yeah!
All right, it just explodes against the rafters as you flitter away through the crack, and he just sits there scratching, clawing at his face, muttering further.
Would Marani have heard this?
Pretty sure it's probably
you
what all
hear,
heard.
you
Yes,
hear
here's
the
a
force
eldritch
blast
blast.
against, like, causing splinters and like cracking coming from the other room, and you hear the scurrying of whatever the whatever you want to call it, guard or group that walked over this way start heading back.
Okay. So, Andros, did you make your way back over to me?
Yep.
I would
Okay,
like to.
so
I would like
so
to open this
in-
door.
It creaks open slowly.
Other
Find not,
one.
but a
The top
other
one.
door.
blood. Oh, well,
Well, there's that.
there's that, I
Well.
suppose. Well, you get one free room, I guess.
Yay!
Hey.
That one had a window.
Yeah, it was cracked. Okay.
What's your sight range in the dark?
Dark vision.
Also, roll me a perception as you open the door.
Yeah, sure. Dark. Where's my dark vision? Fuck. Well, I can roll this. Let's see. Uh, 60 feet of dark vision, and I rolled.
Oh.
Not very well, but that was a perception.
Yes.
That's a 11.
Oof. Not particularly good. You swear you hear crunching? Snarling, maybe.
Okay, still on the ceiling.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, though,
Peep the corner.
real quick, because
Okay.
I am going to reveal.
That is much better. Do I still have pass without trace?
I think you're outside of it at this
You
point.
are outside of it.
That's okay. That's a 28.
Oh goodness!
Okay. As you look down from the ceiling, crawling in from, just doing this completely upside down, you see several undead canines amidst a pile of corpses, growling and ripping.
This is a pool of blood, isn't it?
Basically, it's a bunch of
Aw.
corpses too, but
Awesome.
Dude, no.
I mean,
why?
Series kind of feels at home a little, but she's a little disgusted, but still, it's like not phasing her really.
Seabreeze
kind of on the
falls into the
corpses,
pool
finding a
of blood,
few choice pieces that she would rather have, but
Yeah.
pulls out a straw.
the let's see, you roll what for your
That's-
stealth?
Dirty. 28.
Jeez. Let's see if they notice
Rogues,
you.
man.
Nope.
Oops, some of them are getting close.
They do not notice you
Excuse me.
as they snarl and again kind of rip at the corpses below.
Let's try this door.
Another empty room.
Hmm.
Perhaps a waiting room at one point or a storage room, but everything in there is long since decayed.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go start on this room, but give everybody else a chance to choose.
Are you closing any doors behind you or leaving everything open?
I am gonna close this one quietly as I can.
Marani, Thamor, Andros.
Yes.
Andros has landed back on the wall near Marani, just watching. As a bat can.
And in your head, you hear, just stay with me. Yeah, thank you.
Good bat. I'll be right back.
Wait, do we have
That
a...
Andros sounds a lot like Dumplemorph.
I was gonna say, do we have Dumplemorph among us?
Dumplemorph is more angry sounding. That's Dumplemorph.
I mean, it's pretty close.
I don't know if my mic is actually picking up all of my sounds, so.
Oh no, it definitely is.
Alternatively, I'll speak magic.
Oh, speak better.
So this is boarded up, you said.
It's a set of double doors with windows, and the windows have been partially boarded, but you can kind of peer outside, which is why that small area has been revealed.
And that's like leading toward the main doors that we saw at the beginning, front of the hall. Or
The front of the hall is here.
Okay.
This is like a leading out to a rear courtyard of sorts.
Okay.
Back.
Was that hole that we came through earlier the only hole that we saw in the floor upstairs?
That you could pass through comfortably with the roll you got, yes.
Okay, I gotcha. That,
Okay, that room's pretty gross. We're gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna go to this one. I probably ought to be checking for traps, but you know, whatever.
YOLO.
The door here is locked.
An opportunity to use my lock picking skills. Don't mind if I do. I'd like to attempt to pick that lock.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
That is
A million.
15 plus a lot. I think lock picking is
That'd be
This-
thieves' tools, wouldn't it?
dex bonus. Well, thieves tools. I'm just gonna roll it just to see what it says. Oh well.
No,
you
use
know,
that one.
I'll take
Use that one.
roll. No. But it's a +8, so I rolled a 15, so that's 23. So not quite that good, but
Jeez. Okay.
sorry about that.
With ease, the door clicks open. Go ahead and roll me a reflex saving throw.
Oh, no.
Dex saving throw.
Or sorry, dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Brain is. I feel like I'm gonna do
think
that no matter what.
Yeah, I have evasion. Okay, so Dex saving throw is a 10 plus something. So that's 18. That's an 18.
Okay. As you turn, pick the lock and start turning it, you hear the click of a mechanism within, and just kind of by the skin of your teeth, jump backwards before an arcing bolt of lightning strikes. Well,
Ooh.
arcs across the handle,
Okay.
before dissipating in a loud crackling snap.
I will try to go inside quickly so that these people didn't see me.
What's in the room? Maybe you just run into a bunch of people having dinner or something.
We'll
14
cross that
guards
bridge
turn
when.
and just give you a very wide-eyed look.
Well,
And
if
one of
they
them is-
manage to look
One
up
has a
enough.
DM screen.
Yeah.
You see a
Ooh,
wide
fancy.
room with several coffers lining the
Oh, yeah.
walls.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna loot the crap
There
out
are
of
6
this.
in total.
Commence the looting. Gimme.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Okay, before we go to that, Marani and Thamor and Andros, anything more as this particular guard is seeming to is walking towards the other end of the hall?
Well, seeing as they're walking that way, I'm going to take the opportunity to quietly head over here and try to see what's down this way.
Yeah, so you're gonna wait for them to pass by, I imagine?
Yes.
Andros will stay close.
Thank you.
Thamor, are you doing anything, or you just...
You're moving around the pillar to be on the opposite side from them. Following the
Thamor's
path that-
perfect. He's like the go loud option. Like if it all goes down, he's just gonna come running out.
Just comes out. Brr,
Yeah. Halberd comes out of nowhere.
Just starts blenderizing.
Okay.
Just following the bats a little bit. That's really what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Seabreeze, are you?
So,
Oop.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Seabreeze, are you just trying to unlock the coffers, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me another check with your thieves tool for the first one.
That's a 16 plus. What was it? 8 bonus? Yeah. So that's 24.
Okay, that certainly succeeds. Go ahead and roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Luck's got to run out sometime here, huh?
Traps!
Oh, no, that's I'm probably gonna get out of the 17 plus 8. That's a 25.
Jeez.
Rogues, man.
Yep. Rogues, dude. It's the right profession for it. Yeah, you very easily unlock the coffer. A satisfying click and open it, and as you open it, an arrow flies out from right underneath the hoods, just whizzing past your head to latch firmly into the wall behind you.
What'd I get?
Inside, you see various gold kind of just gold decorations, like house ornaments, vases and such like that, candelabras, like various assortment of those.
Okay. I will take as much as that as I can carry.
You just go ahead and say like an assortment of golden heirlooms, probably estimated around the 100 gold mark.
Okay.
Moranian crew.
So there's
Yes.
no one else down this hall.
Nope.
So she'll switch her mind link over to Thamor. I don't know if has Thamor ever experienced this before? Oh, hopefully he doesn't freak out. Thamor, why don't you check these doors down this hallway? I'll keep watch.
The voice bringer, his eye twitches, reminding of Absentos, and always yelling Absentos on talking to his brain.
I don't like this.
Why does everyone speak into my head?
I'm a bad
Oh yeah,
cat
he is
for
going.
talking.
He's going to
Just
sneak
do
his
it.
way over there. And
A quick stealth check as you walk past the guard.
I'm
You're
gonna face plant. I'm gonna face plant down the stairs.
Plus 10. We believe
No, you
in
got plus 10. You're in pass without trace. You can add. Oh,
I mean,
thank God.
25.
And that one could still happen.
25.
Salty, can you make my
Oh
aura?
my-
Oh, thank God.
My guards are fucking useless as per norm. He is too
They've got-
fixated on
they've
the
got
sound
my
of his
dice.
friend yelling, like muttering incoherently in the other room.
And
Were
the
you-
sound
would
of
you-
an eldritch blast breaking through a ceiling.
Yep.
Salty, can you make my aura visible just to make it easier to see if they're
It
within
is
my pass without trace?
visible, or is it? I can see it.
You.
but it's-
Not to us.
Yeah, you
Ah,
gotta make it so it's
uh,
visible to all players in the
Boo-boo-doo-doo-doo.
token settings, I believe.
Player permissions. See.
Oh, excuse me.
Does that work?
Nah,
Yes.
there we go.
Okay, I didn't realize that was locked only to me. My bad. I thought once you put it on there, we could all see it. Cause I mean, just like all the drawings and stuff. But anyway, right, you guys are around in the corner. And I will need stealth checks from... Well, actually, I will not need stealth... I'm not even bothered. He rolled a nat 1. Fuck it, he is way too distracted. Like, unless you
bad-
roll a nat 1 and roll a nat 1 with a lower than the fact that he has a +4, then I'd be pretty impressed.
Bataros has learned not to fly like a crazy bat.
Good, bad.
Good.
You may have an intelligence of 2, but at least you can learn.
It's true.
Where are you guys going?
Morani is just like she's found like a rafter or something to just hang upside down from, and she's just keeping an eye on these guards, just looking down this way so that she can like warn Thamor if it looks like they're going to start heading back.
And the door behind us is fully sealed, right? There's no gaps along the bottom or anything.
No. Nothing that you could pass through easily, anyway. Like, it's not like a perfectly sealed door that's like airtight, but it's not like a broken, jagged door that with bits you can go through.
Sure. Thamor, you're the one with hands, so
Yeah.
Gonna start opening doors with this one right here and see if I can open it.
Which one?
This bottom one. Looks like there's a door there.
There is indeed. It is an empty room with blood staining the floors.
Barf.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on to 5, 10, 15. Try opening up this top door here.
It is locked.
Oh no.
Roll. No. Yep. It is locked as you try to move the handle.
How dare this door present an obstacle to the god that is Thamor?
Okay. This
Alright, we're
is like,
going loud.
it's like I've been wanting to do for fucking ever since I thought about it. It's very stupid. Like, is there a gap beneath the door?
I mean, as much of a gap as any door. Nothing that would be like you can, crawl small critter.
Oh, I understand that, but I teleport through the gap. I'm pretty sure it's probably a shadow on the other side.
You have to be able to see the shadow.
Yes, but can I see underneath the gap?
It's
Thamor's just prostrate on the floor trying to get a glimpse of a shadow on the other side.
Is there a keyhole?
Do you have dark vision?
Oh, that's a very good question. Definitely not.
So yes, everything looks like it's in shadow to you. Good job.
Technically, that's true. He can just teleport to wherever he wants in the dark room.
So, but there is a gap.
That's so funny.
Is the gap small enough for a bat?
No, it is like a standard door, like in any room. There's enough that you could probably slide fingers under very gingerly, but not enough for like a normal critter to try and sneak
Mice can
underneath.
probably get through real easy, but yeah.
These aren't that big.
A mouse, maybe a small enough mouse could.
Yeah.
Sorry,
He was-
I'm a chubby bat.
Oh,
He
that's
was
not
gonna
how I thought
stand
that
back
thing's
up.
gonna
I
end.
mean, how would you crawl underneath as a bat? You don't have hands or like feet to do that with.
They can crawl. They got little claws. They
That's
Under a door?
just.
You
Okay,
could
no,
sure
no,
as hell
wait.
try, but it is going to be a very interesting.
Wait,
dex check, and
wait.
If you get stuck, I'm going to laugh.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Spider Frey is with me.
Uh huh. That is true.
I can
Plat.
send Spider Frey under the door.
I'm liking this idea so
You
far.
could.
Oh, okay.
I think Spider Frey has more HP than we do.
Oh, God.
I don't know how much he has right now.
We're just, yeah. I'd
You
say
should
go
like
for it.
attach Spider Frey to the zombie that just walked by and see if he notices.
Okay,
Probably less
so
noticeable than crazed bat flying around a room.
that's true. So I'm gonna mentally tell Frey, go see what Thamor is looking at. Maybe see if you can take a look at that room in there.
I was going to say, you don't know the door is locked unless Thamor makes some kind of indication, unless you're just watching and you see him, like, frustrated with the door.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that, he obviously opened this one, but he seems to be spending a lot of time over here. So I'm going to send Frey out to investigate. And if Thamor indeed can't get through the door, I'm going to have Frey go in and see what the deal is.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll, I guess. What are you doing on that second lockbox?
Yep, same. This time I know it's trapped, so I'll try and disarm. Well, I mean, technically I gotta check for trap first, right?
You gotta check for trap first. Just because you assume it's a trap, you may not be able to find the trap.
You're absolutely right. So I'll check for trap. That is 12 plus perception, or is it investigation?
It's perception, I believe, when I looked it up. Weirdly
Okay,
enough.
15.
Okay. You notice it has a similar trap to the other one. You kind of like looking around the lock, you find the mechanism that would have fired something at you had you opened it.
Okay, disarm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's... Oh god, it went in the corner. It's a ton. It's like... 50, and I was rolling... I was adding not enough
I'll
last
tell you what,
time,
it's the
too.
greatest roll. It's a ton of numbers.
It was...
It's the greatest number. It's the greatest of numbers. I don't have to see the number, and I know it's the greatest of numbers.
It's, whatever that is.
I don't know what it is.
It's... What is it? 22 plus... So that's 28.
28, yeah.
And then do I have to pick the lock, too?
Technically, yes, which is
Okay.
silly, but...
Oh, I rolled the nat 1! So that's only... What is... Wait.
20.
No,
12?
it's
I mean...
yeah, so it's...
It's
yeah,
a
you're
nat
right, it's
1.
12. 12. So I
Still
fucked
nat
that
1.
one up, right?
Yep, so you managed to find the trap, you managed to disarm it somehow, and then you just break the entire locking mechanism, jamming the lockpick back in, feeling so confident after everything.
Shit. On to the next one.
Alright, let's get that closer. And then Spider Fray crawls under into the door. Are you just looking through his eyes, basically?
Yes. Oh,
Let's see up to that.
Oh my. They're having a banquet.
So, from the angle he can see roughly that, I believe.
That is a lot of skeletons.
a lot of skeletons.
Yes, they are all seated. I can't have them obviously in the map do the way I want them. They are all seated in the chairs with tattered remnants of very fine clothing.
That's fun. Okay, so is this another door up here?
Yes.
Okay, I would hope that Frey in Spire form wouldn't really attract very much attention, but I'm just gonna have him, just out of an abundance of caution. I mean,
So
we'll
roll-
see what
roll a
happens.
stealth check.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth form.
Oh, geez, I need spider stats, I guess. Hold on.
He is still in Pass Without Trace.
He is right now, so that's okay. I got it. Taking into account pass without trace, that is a 24.
Jeez.
Nice.
I think
Pass
any of
Without
these things
Trace.
will notice.
Stealth
Those
mission going well.
He does not. Do they notice? I doubt it, 'cause they basically have to roll that 20 to see you.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
One
not
got
close.
real close.
Oh.
Okay, so
Scary.
he is, for the most part, unnoticed.
How did you roll 4 4s in a row? God damn it, roll 20.
Roll 20 dice.
That's so bad.
Is he sliding under the door there too?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, let me just save you the trouble. Bye. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
As Frey slides under the door, familiar figure meets your eyes. He turns and just gazes down with a wicked smile.
Oh no.
Oh
I've been
no.
expecting you.
Oh no.
And he walks over and just tries to crush Frey.
Can he?
I will give you a reflex saving throw for him in this
Oh,
regard.
okay. Good. This will be
Against
great.
basically, he's gonna roll a kind of a weak attack roll to try and just step on him.
Yeah, just
Okay.
an unarmed attack.
Well, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've got nothing that can help me with this.
I mean, he rolled a 7. I think Frey may have a shot at
18.
this.
18. He rolled a
Yeah.
16.
Yep. Frey kind of ducks to the side, and I'm guessing you have him scurry away.
Yes,
you have him-
absolutely. I do.
Squeak treat! Squeak treat!
Yeah. And as he does, you just hear laughter as he treats.
But he doesn't follow out the door.
Yet.
So I'll just have him.
Good scouting. Good scouting,
Yeah.
Zane.
Yeah. So I'll instruct Frey to make his way back to me. Do I need to roll stealth for him again, or?
You need to roll one more because he does travel a chunky without pass without trace again.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's kind of just a very quick.
17.
Okay. I'm not gonna re-roll theirs. I'm just use the rolls they did before. All right. So yeah, Frey is able to scurry out quickly.
Okay, cool. So Frey makes his way back to me, and
But you notice the guard here has stopped, and you see him just kind of sway a little bit, muttering to himself, and he turns.
which one? This one?
This guy.
Yeah.
And he's scanning down the hall, looking intently.
Still mind linked with Thamor. Thamor in his head hears, Thamor, I would recommend doing your shadow shit and getting the fuck out of that hallway right now.
Oh shit. Thamor is just gonna stand up and move along with Frey back towards everyone else.
The guard is right there. You've got shadow shit. Use it. Damn you.
Doesn't see a shadow unless he's gonna shadow step to the guard.
Shit.
Yeah, he's just gonna quickly.
Roll me a stealth check, Thamor.
You're in pass without trace now, so.
That's right, he's taking his little time. So, be 22.
Oh, thank God.
You just barely beat him.
Yes.
Roll a 21. You just barely, it's one of those, I almost just see this as the freaking Cusco moment of Kronk hiding in plain sight along the wall, and he's just staring intently at you, just...
So,
And he turns
So-
and starts kind of wandering.
So Bat Marani looks at Andros, remembers the crazy bat flying in the other room a few minutes ago, thinks against telling him what she saw, and instead still mind link with Thamor. So, yeah, Eladwin is in that room up there that Frey was just in.
Oh, also,
That was Eladwin,
Frey
wasn't it?
is fucking terrified, by the way.
I'd imagine that he is. Okay.
Well, no. You just hear him, as he crawls up next to your ear, trying... Basically, he's just trying to talk to you, but... It's him. It's him. It's him. It's
I know.
him.
I know it's him. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Don't worry. Shit, we need to get to Seabreeze. Fuck.
Seabreeze, go ahead and roll for the next chest.
God damn it.
Detect. That's a 17 plus something for perception. I think it's 2, so that'd be 20.
Okay. You detect a similar type of trap, though this one seems to be a bit more magical in nature.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still try to disarm. That's amazing. That's gonna be 4 plus. That's a 30.
Yeah, man, it succeeds. You kind of work your way around the tools and trip it inconspicuously, and you feel a slight, static shock go off as though a
okay.
greater force was just released.
Okay. And then pick the lock.
Yep.
Better. This one is a 26.
Okay. Succeeds. Pops open. Trap no longer there to activate. And you find, what's this one? A satchel of gold and gems.
Oh, nice.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, so as fun as this is, um, so I imagine these guards are heading back this way.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take that opportunity to try to like as they pass by, still in bat form, try to move my way down this hall.
Okay.
And then just get to this door where I saw Seabreeze walk in. You need me to roll?
I will need you to roll, and I will need the rest of them, the rest of you guys to roll if you're going to follow with her. If not, new stealth check without path without a trace.
I didn't.
Yeah, definitely following with her.
So if
Oh,
we're staying still on the wall, it would still be a stealth check.
You still need a stealth check, but it would do that without the pass without a trace.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He'll fly down because he said, "I'm gonna follow the Batmarani."
Okay, that's fine.
Wow, you guys are really gonna blow my cover real hard here. You just
Hey,
let
but
me
I'm
steal
more on-
things. Just get away.
But how
Go ahead
more
and
on
give
the
me a
fuck?
Give me a quick stealth check for each of you that are walking away, but you get your pass without a trace.
Yeah, we got a +10. It's cool. It's okay.
26.
Oh no.
20.
I rolled a natural 1.
You rolled a nat 1.
God
Yes, I
damn
did.
it. Let me open this last one just real quick.
No, the squeaky bat.
The other two get by just fine. Morani, kind of in a panic, you swing by, and without even realizing, you just kind of bonk into a low-hanging like bit of debris from the upper end of the from the second floor that was hanging down, and just let out an involuntary loud squeak. And you hear the character turn. It's right there. They're there.
Oh,
And
God.
He is going to wildly cast Cone of Cold at you.
Oh, good.
Oh
That's
no!
great.
Oh dear.
Times. Oh God. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Cone of cold, huh? In what is he direct? Is it directly behind him? Is it what angle is
Hey,
he
fuck!
casting?
No,
it
no, no!
at?
Wait, no!
Are
Hold
they
on,
over
hold
here?
on. Oh shit! You know, I fucking hate to do it, but I'm gonna counterspell.
Okay.
I mean, before that, hey, Salty.
Mm-hmm.
It's over here, right?
Yes. Well, he's aiming it kind of
Down the hallway, which I'm in front of
down.
him.
Yeah,
right?
down the hall where you guys were just like kind of in this, like where you passed behind him. So pretty much aiming towards the pack hallway.
Okay, and if it happens to hit me, and I reflect it, will it still go past me?
It's still gonna hit other members that can hit that it can.
Okay, yeah, it counts.
Yeah, you don't just
Counterspell.
like absorb the entirety of the area.
Yeah, sorry, Frey. Counterspell.
Except
Okay.
even bigger than that.
These are not weaklings that are under his service, especially not this one. All right, counterspell. I think you have to roll for it, right, for this level.
Yeah. If it's above third level counterspell, you have to make a check.
How does that work with? Hold on, am I doing this right? Maybe I have something wrong. Because
Frey is just base level counterspell, but it still hits third level or lower automatically.
Can I rob this place more while you're figuring it out? Please.
No, I'm thinking something else. Yeah, you just have to roll against it. So it is not a third level. It is a fifth level spell. So
Yeah. So you
Oh.
have to
5th level.
You-
Okay.
Mhm.
D20 plus your
Spellcasting modifier, right?
Yep,
Okay.
and you've got to meet a 15.
Okay. 15 exactly. No, 16.
does that drop you out of wild shape, or do you have casting while wild shape?
I mean, I'm just expending Frey, right?
Oh, it's right. You're doing Frey. You're doing the
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Frey, noticing this turn of events, just on your command, loyal to you, leaps up, and in a blast of kind of arcane energy, swirls about the energies forming around his hand and just fizzles into a fine mist. Dumbfounded, this guard just looks at his hand and just you hear him muttering and scratching at his face.
And while he's distracted, I duck into this room.
The room that Seabreeze is in, or the room at the end of the hall?
The one that Seabreeze is in.
Okay. Seabreeze, go ahead and roll your rolls. You're going to go quickly do that as this guy is. As well as this is starting to head towards you.
Okay. That's a 14 for perception.
You don't seem to notice any traps with this one. You don't find a mechanism. You probably assume it's trapped, but you can't find the mechanism for it.
I'll just pick the lock then.
Alright.
That's wow. 23.
I mean, I'll say go ahead and roll the
29 for the lockpick.
Go ahead and roll advantage on the detect traps. Because you would
It's worse. It's worse.
Okay.
So it's still
All right,
15.
figure out to give it a shot because you know there's you pretty much are aware.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
traps here,
but
so-
whatever. I'm going fast anyway because I hear something, so it's fine.
Okay. So if it successfully unlocks, and I'm guessing you're going to attempt to open it,
Oh yeah.
go ahead and roll me that dexterity saving throw.
16 plus 8. That's 24.
Okay. Again, as you touch it and try and open it, a surge of electricity just kind of courses through you, and you manage to pull your hands back, but not before it singes you for half damage.
It's
Unless
no
you take-
damage because I have evasion.
You have evasion. Never mind.
Rose!
You get away scot-free.
See why I wanted to go on this
That's
mission?
out of the
so
way.
bad?
Yep. As you open it, you see a odd-looking statue.
Ugh.
Statue the rest of us probably recognize.
I want to roll initiative now so that other people have a chance to look at this thing before I pick it up.
I mean, Marani is in the room now. Does she see it?
Morani sees it. Andros and Thamor, are you rushing into the room as well after?
Yeah, let's get out this hallway.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab Andros and just,
Just grabs him out of there. Just misses him and runs.
Do you close the door behind you, Thamor, or?
Feels like that's a bad idea. It was like if you specifically asked for that question, that's a bad idea.
I'm just asking. I'm just an innocent DM asking.
No. Actually, wait. Salty, I hate you. You and fucking doors. I don't trust you indoors. I'm sorry.
Thamor, do you have AoE ability?
No.
You don't have any AoE like sweeps or anything where it hits all the people around you?
No, mine is specifically made just to focus on one person and say fuck you to that one person.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say close the door then, because if they all stack up outside, we can throw the door open and you can do shit.
Yeah. Close the door.
Okay, that was.
You hear the
opposite of what I
noises
was saying.
of things approaching.
So,
Andros has
see out there.
AoE.
Hey, do you guys know? Oh wait, there's bats in here and Thamor. Thamor, do you know what this statue is?
like, so,
I
so
look at the statue. What is the statue?
It is the statue you found very, very early on in the first mission to deliver it to House Leopold.
No way.
It's the statue that turns people or turns them to stone.
Wait,
no.
did they pick it up?
No, it doesn't turn
Or
to stone, it rusts.
Oh,
them.
oh right,
It
it rusts
turns to
them. That's
rust.
right.
Yeah, but the curse was lifted, so now it's just kind of a nuisance.
It's just a statue.
So Thamor, you tell me not to touch the statue, right? Right?
Thamor, please.
Right?
it's a you.
Thamor?
It's a statue. It's cursed.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Quietly close the cabinet door. Okay.
Still in bat form, but she'll mind link with Seabreeze. Okay, so good news, we found him. Bad news, I think our cover is blown.
Should we leave?
I mean, that seems like a good idea to me.
Are there any windows in this room?
Not in that room, no.
This is the boarded up floor. Fuck.
Which
But not that
direction
particular
is he?
room. This room is sealed off entirely. Like it's
Which
full of
direction
stone
is
walls.
he?
Oh, the hallway.
Down to the end of the hall and in one of the next rooms up.
Shall we go the other way? This way?
I suppose it's worth a shot.
Or we could
I don't know,
engage
but-
whoever's chasing you.
I don't think that we should. They don't seem to be weaklings by any means. One of them almost. If it hadn't been for Frey, then we might be having a very different conversation right now.
So we make a break for it, or we try to stealth?
Here, footsteps start gathering closer to the door.
I think
Are
the
you
stealth
still
option
holding? Are you
is
still
off
holding
the table.
Thamor? Or Thamor, are you still holding Andros? Battle Rose.
He starts to back up.
He'd probably let
Hey.
you go at this point.
Hey, Treg, meta
Yes?
question.
Mhm.
Do you have enough spell slots and sorcery points to be able to twin cast polymorph right now?
Why are you going in the back, Thamor? You need to be in the front.
Why don't you perception check on this? If they loose stones.
I
Oh.
can.
Because what I'm thinking is to make our escape as inconspicuous as possible. Like I can polymorph one, you can polymorph the other, and yourself, and we can turn it into like bugs or
Oh
something.
my god. It's Darth Caillou.
We're not. Go talk to him.
Hey, while they're doing that, Salty,
Mm-hmm.
can I get up close to this wall and to perception check see if there's any loose stones whatsoever?
You can give me a. You could sure I'll try.
I'm within the foot of the wall, so. 22?
Nope. It's pretty sturdy. Looks
Even
like a
with
solid stone wall.
Even with 22?
Why would you get advantage?
Because I'm within the foot of the wall. And I have an eyeball. That gives me advantage, right? I'm within the foot of something while I'm perception.
Hey.
This whole session is I'm abusing the system. Can't you just tell me?
Oh.
This is D&D. Yay.
I mean, some minor like settling cracks, but nothing like foundationally weakening, I suppose. I mean, this is supposed to be more or less a vault room, a secure room.
Is the ceiling made of wood?
Yes, but if you remember above you, vaguely, there was some form of amount of debris above you.
Just wanted to know. I'm on the ceiling, by the way.
Wait. We need a plan. What the fuck are we doing?
Squeak.
What are you doing?
We don't know anymore.
A bat.
Okay, you said you're 3 HP, right?
I have 3 HP.
If I knock you out of that form, you become yourself.
I can drop the form. You don't have to knock me out.
Drop the form and start talking.
Squeak.
God damn you.
Where's some curtains? I need to go bunch some curtains.
Just spike them already. Just do it.
I swing towards the bat.
No.
Come on, it's not Mariani.
No.
Wait, what?
No, is this really happening?
He's punching a Bataros.
Roll an attack roll, I guess.
God.
Unarmed, like, just
Yeah,
swing.
it's 20,
Yeah, just a
22
bash.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are violently knocked out of your bat form.
Ah! Thamor, what the god fucking... What the fuck, Thamor? You have 5 strength or 4 strength?
All of you roll me a perception.
I'm still in bat form, so I get advantage.
Yeah, far
Just
strike.
hearing.
Yes.
23.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That is a 28 total.
Hey, guess what, guys? I rolled a natural
Is that
5.
blood? Ooh.
You're just in
I don't
pain a
hear
little bit after
anything.
being-
Yeah, I don't hear
You're
anything because I just got
ringing in your ears.
Yeah,
swatted.
you just... your ears are reading.
Hebrews,
Say again?
perception.
Roll perception.
have 4 strengths. That's a
Ooh,
total
that's
of
really good.
5
sorry.
damage.
Perception.
So I take 2 damage from Thamor's swat.
All right. Seabreeze, Marani, Thamor. You hear the door behind you lock.
Oh, great. This is good.
Salty!
As well as with the nat 20, Marani, you hear somebody muttering the incantations of a spell as it is locked.
Oh, good. Okay.
So can I unlock from this side of the door?
You can sure as hell try.
Yeah, let's undo that lock.
The AC is very much increased.
I will throw a Cosmic Omen his way, so he
Oh,
gets
boy.
D6.
Oh, do I? I just roll the d6 now.
Just roll a D6.
Okay, sorry, I gotta dig it out of here.
We do guidance at the same.
This is gonna be really high.
Not while I'm wild shape, no.
That sucked. It was only a 2 on the d6, but I get lockpick is okay. So I get that, and that's 3 plus 6 is so that's 31.
Oh, thank God.
Jeez, okay. Even with increased DC, apparently that's not going to work. You notice that the lock is very difficult to unlock as though it is magically enforced, but you still manage, because you're a fucking rogue, pry it open, much to the surprise of something muttering on the other side of the door.
Okay, let's go hot. I'm just gonna freaking snag this guy, whoever it is. I'm assuming it's the guard, right?
I don't know. Are you opening the door?
Oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
Smashing the door open. And then attempting to somehow sneak attack whoever's on the other side of it. I understand if that's not possible.
Well, I mean, that would just be, we're going to be rolling for initiative at that point.
I know.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me initiative then.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, let me put up a thing for it, I guess.
Oh my
Initiative
God. I was
bonus
hoping that we wouldn't
is-
have to start fighting. God damn it.
Well, I can get 2 of us out. I can get me and 1 other person out.
So, oh yeah, I'm still a bat. I get the bat dex, which is good.
Am I the only one actually rolling dice on Roll20?
This dice has not been
You
rolling
know you
well
need to
for
do
me.
it. Do it, Noko. I believe in your rolls.
So we're just rolling initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Pay no attention to the 13.
Why did I do that?
I just wanted to see what my my adder was.
And
Whose house are you
initiative.
breaking into?
The
You're in Elduin's
former-
house.
former house, the former home of House Leopold. Now,
We went to go see E and learned that it is indeed the shade of Eladwin.
So that was just to get me on the turn order, but my physical roll was a 10.
Really? Really?
Sorry.
I thought I beat somebody in the initiative.
I mean, it wasn't by much.
I'm still last.
So
So
if you
is
might-
dropping wild shape an incidental, or is that an action?
It should say.
I believe it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. It's a bonus action. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Salty, my initiative was 23 to not 13.
what?
My initiative was 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just quickly adding everything up.
All the things.
All of the things, because there's plenty in here.
So we're just running, right?
I'm gonna try to kill this guy in front of me in one shot, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, that guy is fine, but we're not going to try to clear this whole house, are we?
No, that's probably pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Same. Someone.
I think we lost Keith.
Alright. So Seabreeze, you do get that turn on slamming into him. Go ahead and roll me a sneak attack. Or roll me, you already have an attack with advantage anyway, so you can't really get any more than that. But yeah, you get attack with advantage against the guy outside the door. As you slam the door, like come barreling through the door, slamming it full force open, daggers drawn into the surprised.
Twin rapiers drawn. So first one, let's do. Sorry, I have to hover. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. Okay. That is 25 to hit.
That hits.
That was not as good. I can't remember how many. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a D8 plus 46. Okay. Let's say that's 6 is 13, 16. So that's a 24 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do offhand with the other rapier. So that's 16 plus 8 is 24. Oh, you know what? I did that last one wrong. It should have been. Yeah. What? Oh my god. It's too many numbers. Damage is 1d8 plus.
Dexterity.
Plus dex mod, right? So add 5 to my damage total. So that should have been a 29. So I'll write it out here. That was. I think it was 25 to hit, and then 29 damage, and then offhand is plus 8. 24. That's a 24 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
I muted myself. Yes.
Ah, sorry.
Son of a.
My bad.
I inadvertently do that when I try to do the calculations for damage, and then like realize that my mayonnaise button is bound to my mute button too.
You really gotta change that.
Yeah. Well,
it builds the suspense.
We're just talking, and Salty's just sitting there, drumming his fingers together.
Yes, you kill them already.
Okay. So 24 hits, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is shitty. That is 2 plus 8, so that is another 7 damage.
Okay. 36.
And then I am going to run like this way. And I have a lot of movement.
Are you able to run through enemy squares?
I'm on the ceiling, so hopefully.
Oh, you're still just stabbed down from the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, you know. you do. Spider climb, gonna spider climb. I don't know.
Yep. They will get attacks of opportunity as you go by, though.
No, they will not. Only the skeleton will. Because mobile says...
You took mobile as a feat?
I did. So that guy does not get an opportunity attack against me. Maybe others do. I don't know.
There is another technically with a door open now, but...
Oh, really? Okay. Well, so I go this way. I'm assuming as I leave there, that square right there, I either get 2 or this guy.
Yep, he's going to hit you. The other one's going to try attempting to, like, kind of claw at you because he can't cast. So
Okay.
skeleton will swing at you. 13.
Negative. I'm 18 AC, so you know.
Okay. This other guy is just going to claw kind of furiously at you. Also rolling 13.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay. Both failing
So
as you
this
scramble and die.
was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Need more map.
Ah!
35.
Oh God, we are so screwed.
Can I see
What?
this down here?
We are so screwed.
You've missed quite a bit there.
You know,
Welcome back,
I come from a nice dinner and I see this.
You've been gone for a total of 3 hours and we fucked up.
You missed everyone trying to tell Shara that Shara is not Shara.
No,
You
that
know,
wasn't everyone. That was Andros, and Thamor and Marani both thought that he was an idiot for it. So,
Look, the only context I got was an out of context, which is I'm not getting any action, and the Thunder Hands is back.
let me finish my turn here, and then
that's all the context you need, man.
What are you guys doing?
So this would be 40. This is 45, and then I'll take my cunning action, which is a dash, and go up the stairs. And I have another 45 after this.
Okay. As you run by, you just see the grinning face of, well, you don't know who Eldrin is, I guess, but yes, you see
I don't
his...
know who Eldrin is.
Yeah. Yep, so you are heading back upstairs, kind of trying to, I guess, go out the way you came.
I am, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so... I mean, yeah, you said you're taking cunning action to dash up the stairs and continue out?
Yeah, I have a 45 from where I am right now. So I'll just
You would be able to basically just make it to the edge of the ceiling and just bolt off at that point.
Okay.
You just you literally just woo, 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 all the way out.
Yeah, that was.
You are out.
Quicksilver.
You are basically at the edge of the building, wherever you kind of want to drop back out from.
Okay.
All right. Elwyn is not going to move. He's just going to wait. Thamor.
Yes.
Thamor, do your Thamor thing.
Okay, it's running.
Well, we need to clear the hallway. At least.
I'm gonna attack this man right here.
All right.
And with a regular halberd strike.
He says regular halberd strike.
Does the 15 hit him?
15 does not hit.
Okay, 1 second.
Yep.
Well,
Oh my
1 second. I'm gonna use lucky on that.
I mean, you could ask if a 16 hits, but...
I down 16 hits.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh gosh, yes, a 22 hits.
It damages him.
A lot of resources expended for 8 damage.
Oh, he's a short rest. I'm fine.
He staggers back a bit. You feel... Okay.
I feel okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my... Hit him again. Does 27 hit?
Yes.
I didn't want to get out the building. Just wanted to be here.
Okay, well I didn't know. I was just putting you where, like...
Huh,
You
for
kinda
some
got
reason,
to.
one of my things is missing. How many dice? Dice? What is it? 6 I have now, or 5?
It's your class.
I had written down for some reason it says in that spot just use PB or restart disable, and it's broken.
We're level 8th level. You have, unless you picked up the feat, you should have 5.
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just stick that right there, and then I'll figure out what happened to the other one. Yeah, that, and I'm gonna use a bonus to hit him again.
Okay.
Is 17 in?
17 does not hit.
Oh.
Do it again.
Do you guys really want me to clear out this hallway very quickly?
This is a
Best I can.
high
It's-
AC necromancer.
Yep.
He seems like big bad.
I mean, there's a reason they haven't just taken him down. There is a reason they sieged Caloran, and he's just been able to chill here with
Okay, well-
nobody able to march on him.
Action surge. I'm gonna attack again.
Roll high. That's
Is
better.
that 26 hit?
No, of course not.
Oh my god.
It's 26 hits.
Oh, we gotta
Oh.
do more
Well,
damage
actually, I
than
reroll
though.
that. Yeah.
Jeez.
I can't reroll that.
Womp, womp.
Actually, no way. I can't reroll that. Lucky.
No.
Did you already
Oh.
reroll for
Wait.
Lucky, or was...
Oh, wait,
No,
no.
that's because
Lucky's
you
just for
rolled a one.
rolls, yeah. But isn't Lucky just for, like, rolls and stuff, or can I also do damage?
I think it's
I
just
don't-
for D20.
I thought it's just d20s.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
I thought it
it's
was
D20.
D20s.
Then how'd you reroll your other one? When you rolled
Oh,
the D8?
because, you know, same thing I've been using the entire time, Polar Master, I
Oh, for
believe.
pole armaments. You said Lucky last time for that, too. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're rerolling...
I've
you can't
already
reroll
rolled
that
it, so
one.
yeah, I can't reroll it.
Okay.
So 6 damage, and I'm gonna go strike again.
That hits. And he goes down.
Yay!
Yay! One's dead.
One down.
Close the
He
fucking
crumples
door.
to the ground. Kind of in a pile of snow and ash.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna step over his pile of snow and ash
What the hell?
and stand in the hallway here.
Oh, that's a problem.
It is a problem.
I think I got a way to get us out.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, please do it.
I think I can do it.
And as that guy goes down, the skeleton's eyes grow, like, just... The lights, that undeath flame, grow in size, and it seems to just start erratically moving about.
Marani, who did you mind link with? Andros?
I think it's Thamor now.
Oh, okay.
No. It was you. It was you.
It was it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
When your turn comes up, let me know.
Okay.
Any more, anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright. Is this guy... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What will he do? Actually.
Too quiet. Starting to get spooked.
Okay. He is going to 30, 35, 40, 45. Do it. He steps forward. He's going to step forward, mutter out something, and Thamor, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, Thamor, why did you go in the
Hey.
corridor? What are you doing?
Thamor, please. Thamor.
I didn't
Thamor,
realize
please.
you stepped into the corridor.
Okay, sorry, what did he do? I was just
Roll a
trying to...
wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! My weakest of stats. Actually, that's still crisp. 19.
It's not terrible.
What was that?
Please let it be enough.
19.
Succeeds. All
Oh,
right.
thank God.
You feel as though this insidious whispering in your mind, you feel compelled for just the briefest of moments before you shake it off. As this thing just glowers at you and starts clawing at its face.
If you try speaking into my mind,
It did, actually.
you're dead.
He's going forward.
It's like a lot of saving
He's
throws
gonna
for a
march
stealth
forward.
mission.
This guy will march forward. He will march. No, he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna march forward. He'll slip behind. Thamor, roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Why did you step in the corridor, bro?
Oh my god.
Thamor!
Why?
This is.
Corridor.
This is Thamor.
All right. You succeed
wonder
again,
why
as
I am-
again you hear the whispering in your mind.
You wonder why I am dice cursed? It's because Thamor exists. I have to balance him out. I am the counterbalance for Thamor.
You are Almir's Will Wheaton.
Morani.
Okay, Seabreeze, I'm linked with you. What's up?
So I was thinking about running away, and then I remember that you mind linked to me, and I say, the ceiling. I think I can get you. I think I can make a hole in the ceiling. Can you barricade the door?
I mean, Thamor is outside of it.
That's stupid. Get him back in. You're in a vault. Get him back in the vault. That's it. That's all you hear.
Okay, all right. Geez.
You can actually pull him back in.
I can pull him back in. Thamor, if I pull you back in, are you going to resist me?
You're a bat right now.
Fuck. Okay.
You just like saying you want to pop with how much try to pull.
Okay. First things first. Bonus action. I am no longer a bat.
Okay.
Second question, Thamor. If I pull you back into this room, are you going to resist?
Tell me why? And, he's seeing it, pushing on the skeleton.
Because Seabreeze has an idea, but we need you to get back in here so we can barricade this door.
You're
They
being
agrees.
targeted by 7 fucking NPCs.
Okay, so Thamor, like, trusting that Thamor is not going to resist, Morani is going to grab Thamor and yank him back into the room.
Okay. So you're using your action to basically pull him.
Yeah, I'm using my action to pull him back into the room. And, Andros is next on the initiative order. Cool. So, then I'm just going to turn to Andros and say, Andros, get that door fucking closed. That's my turn.
Nice.
That's all I can do right now.
Okay. I mean,
Actually, can I
I would
say
say
that... Go ahead.
I would say you can close the door as part of your action to pull him in.
Oh, cool. Well, then I do that. And then... And then I say to Andros, do something to make sure this door doesn't open. Seabreeze has an idea, but
Remember what is that stone like totem do that turned people to stone? Can you like pick that up with Mage Hand and throw it out the door?
The original curse is that it was a rusted statue that they believed to be the ancient treasure of the Fool King, and it actually was cursed that when you touch it, the rust transferred to the person holding it. The curse was lifted after you successfully got out of the Fool King's domain.
by the way,
least to
does
your
this door open in or out?
It swings out because you used it to slam into the guard. So it swings out.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I did do that.
Okay. So it swings out from where I'm standing then.
Out from where you're standing and
Means
going.
you can't barricade it.
The hinge being on the left. So
Oh man, we need a new... okay, well then I am going to try and complete Vayne because I am wimpy, but I close the door behind me and I just brace myself and hold onto the doorknob because I don't know what else to do.
right. Is that the end of your turn?
I guess.
Andros.
Okay. Right.
And you said, so Mirani, just for the record, you said what I said, right? Which is the ceiling. Like, I'm going to make a hole in the ceiling, so everybody heard that, right?
I did say that, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure everybody knows.
I did say that, didn't I? I meant to. Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I said that.
I'm just making sure, yeah.
I think you said Seabreeze has a plan, but I need you in here. I don't know if you mentioned ceiling specifically, but I mean, we can retcon that slightly, but...
Can we please? Because I did mean to say that.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, nice DM. I love you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Andros, what are you doing then?
Okay.
Hey,
well,
Andros, Cube, polymorph me to something really strong since I'm holding the door closed right now.
Andros is gonna look at Mirani and Thamor and just be like, oh, "Fuck, Thamor, what did you? Fuck." And because it does not need line of sight, I'm going to cast Web just outside the door and line the entire corridor with just essentially an entire, like, the whole thing basically erupts in these writhing things of seaweed as they're just grabbing everything in that area.
Okay.
And then he's going to turn back to the guys in the room and be like, well, fuck! Is there any way out of this fucking room?
Where are you centering it? Because it's a 20-foot cube, so...
Right. Let me draw... 3, 4. Like that.
Okay.
So
That's kinda
just
weird. Yeah,
outside the door.
That's an odd spell if it doesn't need a line of sight. Like, how do you know where to focus it?
It just says a point within range, so I guess I can just imagine I'm because it's conjuration, so he's just like, over there. So he like puts his hand on the wall, and you see all of the seaweed sprout basically on the other side of the wall.
He has
That's a weird one.
splooge radar vision.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue it right now. That is a kind of an odd thing because, like, you haven't seen this room, so you don't know like the layout.
Well, we can. It's not necessarily going into that room. The idea is that it's filled the corridor. Because we were in the corridor. We can say narratively it's just filling the corridor. It doesn't have to go into the other room.
Yeah, I made
Okay. Well, it's just it was just more of a thought of like, not arguing with the fact that you're gonna use it and that's the way it works. I was just curious, like, if in the future kind of mentality of like centering it on a room, like a position you've never seen before, or like knowing how it'll spread. So like, yeah, if you're targeting the hallway, that's one thing. Targeting a room you haven't seen, I'd say, is a bit rough. But I don't know. That's an odd one. I never thought about that. But okay. Anyway, yes,
He's seen the hallway. The idea was filling the hallway.
Yes, it does fill the hallway. Since this door is currently open, it does seep through that door as well.
Sure. And he's like, fuck, Seabreeze is doing something right.
Yeah, she said something about the ceiling, but that we needed to be in here. I don't know.
Right. Right. I'll keep him busy, waiting for him. And then he's just gonna keep his hand pressed against the wall and loudly, Elidwin, we just came to talk! That's my turn.
Let's make a saving throw. Gosh, why am I... Stop. Vibrate. Phone. Okay. Anyway. Dexterity saving throw. Have high dex. Ugh.
Oh, yes.
He is stuck, though. He is going to still, from that side, is he close enough? He's close enough to try and just hit the door. Like, strike at the door with a rusty sword.
He's restrained, so it's at disadvantage.
That it is. Okay. So he strikes the door, but not particularly well. You just kind of hear it creak and groan as he's striking it kind of like wildly from his restrained position. Seabreeze.
Okay, so we're gonna go there. So that'll be movement plus. I'm gonna use a feature of.
It is mostly difficult terrain up there, so.
Okay. you want me to roll? Is that... Oh, that halves my movement, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I will say you can reach that point for now because I didn't really specify that before, as well as since you came from here, you could have started from here to go there as well.
So that was like, I thought that was thematic that I went over here and then, oh yeah, you know, I could probably help them because I was gonna come out here and try and get through the brick wall or the stone wall, and then I was like, oh, the ceiling was wood, so I should go this way.
Yep.
But I'm okay with that. I have like this thing called feline agility. It's this here. Says I can double my movement as long as I'm moving 0 feet.
Oh,
after
okay.
that, so I figure I should be okay. So I think that's just movement, and then I'm going to take some pitons and my hammer from my burglar's pack and start trying to pry one of the boards out.
Okay.
I don't know how to roll that, but you know, I figure it's more efficient than like actually attacking the wood ceiling.
Yeah, I would say athletics for that. And go ahead with just the kit. I guess the kit would just add your proficiency to it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a proficiency add. I really don't, because it's just a piton and hammer. It's not like I have training or anything, or it's not like
No,
thieves'
but it's
tools.
also not. I mean, I'm adding it mostly because A, it's a smarter way to go about it, and B, the roof isn't exactly in the greatest condition.
Oh, that latter one I was counting on. Is there, if I ask for a perception to find a weaker board, is that going to take my turn, and then
that would take more time to do.
Okay, all right. So I'll just attack the one that I feel like is over this area then, and you know, start prying boards out.
Just like I said, we'll go ahead and make that a.
Okay, so I get my proficiency.
Yes,
Awesome.
I give you proficiency on this.
That is a 19.
Okay. Yep. You kind of pry between the boards. Again, this was a vault, but they weren't ever really intending someone to break in from the ceiling when there was a second floor originally in this house. And you manage to pry back one of the floorboards with a large kind of crack and groan as the wood gives way, revealing a slight passageway. Not exactly... It would take some difficulty to squeeze through, but it's possible.
Okay. Smash some more out. Smash some more out. We can get out this way.
And we'll let
Hey,
it.
more start helping.
I have like bonus actions left, but I don't think I can. I don't know. Do anything with
I wouldn't say
those.
that would be a bonus action to do if you don't have like an extra attack, or if you had extra. Well, if your bonus actions are extra attacks, I'll say you can do it for that.
Yeah, I'll throw my
You know what?
bonus action as an attack against one of the neighboring boards, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'll let you roll again without proficiency, basically. Like you're kind of hastily trying to do another instead of an attack.
Okay. Wow, that's even better. That's 19, a natural 19.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, the other one succeeds. So you pry open a much larger portion of the floor, revealing
I love
a
this guy.
fairly large hole that you could all likely get through, like one at a time.
Oh, wow, cool.
I mean, you pried apart like 2 floorboards, so.
This way.
All right.
Go.
Arrestim were kind of hearing your shout.
Hello.
No, sorry, Eldwin.
I said the same thing. I was like,
Yeah, sorry,
it's
too many E's.
Ristamore. Oh, no, I meant Eldwin.
Did you bring it as I instructed you?
Oh yeah, so fucking nicely.
Then stay put. I will retrieve it from your cold, dead hands.
That weren't the fucking agreement. He said we could talk.
Oh shit, he's fucking coming. Oh lord, he coming.
Did he say any? Does he respond to that at all?
Oh god.
Could I try to make a persuasion check to him?
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
There ain't no way.
I persuade him not to murder me. Is that what we're doing?
He said in the crown, if I brought him the crown, we would talk.
Yeah, he talked to your cold dead corpse. What part of that didn't you understand?
I mean, you really, think he's well, you know. I'll let you believe that there's still a chance, but yeah. Let's see, what is he gonna do?
Oh,
I mean,
God.
he could always change his mind and play with his food. You never know.
Meteor storm, resurrect. Meteor storm, resurrect. Time stop.
Don't give the DM ideas how to kill us.
No. This door better be made of adamantium.
Please. Oh, my dice. Oh, my dice.
Just start the web on fire first. Do you have any non line of sight fire spells? That'd be dope.
Nope.
Oh, water. Oh, don't you have like tidal wave or some shit?
I do.
That'd be fucking epic. You could watch them all out the door.
Do I be a dick? That's the real question.
You're gonna dimension door him in the room, aren't you?
Oh no. No. There's something far worse.
Oh no.
What could be worse?
Earthquake?
Because Andros gave me a terrible idea.
No!
Please.
Massive.
I revel it.
So
Drag.
if he webs it, we gotta light the web on fire so I can pull you out of there.
He's not gonna web it. Because well, you gave me the idea, and now looking back, it's like this technically works. Then, do I want to be a dick?
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20 for dick.
Yeah, what does Eladwin do?
Roll a dick saving throw.
He's gonna cast Force Cage on your location.
Oh no.
Oh God.
That's a rough one.
Interesting.
I don't have counterspell anymore.
Can anybody silvery barbs that?
I don't have it. Not on this character.
I do. But I'm like waiting for the... Oh, how does silvery barbs work? I can't remember.
They have to roll d20 attack. I don't think Force Cage is an attack. It's just...
I think it forces a save. I don't think silvery barbs would really help.
Counterspell,
Cage
maybe.
is technically nothing as far as a response because he's conjuring a prison that you're going to be in.
Ah.
That's rough.
And
silvery barbs.
It doesn't need a line of sight. It just says springs into existence around an area you choose.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing you, Andros.
Aren't you gonna fall into that cage? Isn't it is it 5 foot or 10 foot?
It's 20 foot.
It's a 20-foot cage.
How tall is
it? 20-foot cube.
It is 20 by 20.
Oh, that's really bad.
I have nothing to help with this.
Doesn't Frey have counterspell?
I used
Frey's
it.
Gone.
He used it to stop a cone of cold that was coming their way.
I didn't know that we would be force caged, otherwise I would have saved it.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't do it. You can't see him.
So why did you attack this place as you're getting bone zoned?
We didn't.
So he is going to target the center of the room. Because he doesn't actually know where you are in there, but he's just basically going to try and encapsulate as much of the room as he can.
Yeah, I'm touching the wall by the door, so
which would be 5, 10,
if you
15.
If you want to go this
I guess it would
bad,
be
then
a
I'm gonna ask the
pure-
question: how tall is the ceiling?
I would say you are outside the range if you're above on the second floor.
So the ceilings are more than 20 feet.
More so. No, it wouldn't be. Average is like 10 feet, isn't it, for a ceiling?
For this kind of building, I would guess that this room in particular
15?
would have a higher ceiling.
I mean, if you think about your average,
totally up
I would say
room, it's
15.
like
I mean, 15 is what I'm going for, which would put your like half of your body in it. I guess you could roll a
that
reflex
would
to
cut
tie
me in
and
half.
back out.
Yeah.
Of
course, I was trying to pry at floorboards. So
oh
I
no,
might
you're
have
pushed
been-
away from it. If you're only partially within the area, those too large to fit are pushed away from the center until they're completely outside.
Okay.
So you are technically
I'm standing on it
not
now.
trapped by it by that definition.
How the fuck do I... Okay. There's gotta be something. Is it a cage? Like...
Yeah.
Or is it a box?
I mean, it's the shape of a cage between on any side. It is made from half-inch diameter bars spaced half an inch apart.
Okay.
Prison in the shape of box can be 10 feet on a side, creating... Oh, hold on.
Yeah, see, there's two options. It can be a cage
I
or
see.
a box.
So it can be, it can either be small or large. It's going to be a cage who's going to try and hit the largest area possible.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know exactly where you are. He has a rough guess of where he thinks you are based on how you ran on the door.
Density matter from pressing.
So he's got the bars.
Oh, this is brutal.
So...
Oh my god, it extends to the ethereal plane? Yo. And it can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. Yo. Okay.
It
well,
can't. The spell block specifically says it can't be dispelled by spell magic.
Right.
I did ask. Yeah. So he casts Force Cage. Seabreeze, however, being just outside of it, not fully in its range, you are shoved out and are sitting kind of... Oops.
Oh, that was a 7th level. I don't want to die, but...
He's a high level caster. He cast
I have a question.
Yeah.
I didn't really say where Evian exactly bamps out of the Feywild. I did say she goes back to Morani. This is metagaming, of course, and I know, and it's okay.
You're gonna die.
Don't join us in the cage, please.
No. I'm just saying.
I don't.
It's metagaming. Yeah,
it is.
That would be
Metagaming
metagamed, as well
And-
as we also need to work out the specifics of your ability to go in and out of the Feywild, because it's not a free passage across the world style.
Okay,
And
I just
it
wanted
was
to ask.
we were waiting around probably 5 or 6 hours before we actually got to this point. So it's possible you already had come back and you guys can have your talk before we had left for this.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue on to die. Bye, guys.
I apologize for stealing the party brain cell for so long.
We were doing good, and then then we weren't.
It wasn't me either.
And there was a nat 1.
Wasn't me.
And then there was a nat 1, and the decisions followed. But all right, so that is his turn as he cackles to himself.
You know, this isn't fucking talking!
Alright, Seymour.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Please tell me that there's a shadow that he can shadow step to.
So...
Wait a minute, can he do that?
You would
I
have
think
to
so.
make a charisma saving
Charisma
throw in order to
saving.
get out.
If the... Yeah.
I can wheel his save if he decides to do that.
I'm definitely casting a shadow up here, so...
You are like, you're just intentionally like...
Just standing arms wide. Look at
We
me!
talked
I am
talked about this before I went in. I was like, I'm
we
gonna cast the
did.
shadow and you're gonna go up to it.
Do you have a light to cast a shadow with right now?
That is a great
and
question.
technically, this might be a metagaming thing, but here's a question. I have not dropped concentration on Pass Without Trace yet, so can we just say that this entire area is still in shadow?
I mean, it is technically, I guess, in shadow, but
Is the moon out?
Oh yeah, because the roof is totally gone, right?
the roof is totally gone. So yeah, there is moonlight. So I guess there is
So I
there
would
is
be
some
casting a
flickering
shadow.
lights. Yeah, you would cast a very jagged shadow up there.
Namor, go! Namor, go!
Namor, the
I-
biggest
I've-
charisma save you have ever rolled. It's gonna be a
With his
nat
negative,
one.
with his negative modifier.
Charisma modifier.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, right? If you want to stay with them, I don't know. Who knows what this guy's gonna do? Up to you.
Do the other two stuck in the cage want me out of the cage or to stay in the cage?
I mean, I don't think we want to stay in a cage. No.
No, if you can get out of the cage, get out of the cage.
Okay, he is going to attempt to shadow step over to Seabreeze.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Add a d6, Thamor. I'm giving you will.
No, thanks. That's only a 3.
Yeah, I know that you need it.
Oh God.
I'm gonna use a lucky on that.
Definitely no.
I'm gonna use a lucky on that.
Is that your last?
Definitely no.
It's
Yes.
even fucking worse.
Wow.
That is so really bad.
I'm so
Holy-
glad I wasted
Wow.
my cosmic omen on this.
Thanks for that.
Rip. We tried.
Salty. Thamor just slams into the force cage and bounces off.
Yeah. He just leaps into the air like as if he's just going to sink out and just face kind of slams into it, bouncing back a bit.
The Thamor giveth, and the Thamor taketh
They would
away.
take it.
All right, is that your turn, Thamor?
I wish that. Unless I can, for some reason I can, send the spell back towards him. Yeah, it's my last step.
It's not an attack spell.
Yeah, it's not. Then, yep.
He
End of
moves
my turn.
forward, cackling. Skeletons are going to stay guarding the hallway.
They webbed.
This this one is webbed, so he has to roll dexterity to get out. Ooh.
Of course, he rolls high enough.
I think
to
he
get
actually breaks out. The one skeleton that could.
out. He's got to make a strength check to break out of the web, not a dex save.
I thought it said usual one.
So it's a dex save to avoid getting stuck initially, and if you are restrained, it's a strength check to get out.
But this is the first time I've rolled for him.
Oh, okay.
This is the other one.
This is the other
This
one.
is the blue one?
The red one failed.
Okay.
The red one's failed. This is the first time the blue is acted in the
Got it.
web.
Never mind.
So he is going to move forward and he is going to open the door.
Oh yeah, I'm not holding it anymore. Shit.
So he opens the door and just kind of steps aside.
Technically he's now 10 feet in my range. But I can't reach out because of force cage.
So you can't actually do anything with force cage, nor can he hit you.
I just flip him off.
Actually, no, can they? No,
I mean, you might
just
as
the
well
cage
keep
things can
fighting.
actually pass through.
Yep, physical attacks can pass through, can't they?
Yeah.
It's just
for
magical
the cage
attacks.
form, yes.
Go,
No,
Thamor.
magic can still pass through.
Oh,
It's only the box shape that prevents any spells being cast, any matter passing through and blocking any spells cast in or out of the area for the prison shaped like a box.
Granted,
Prison.
the bars are only a half-inch apart.
Yeah. So it's a pretty tight cage, but things can pass through it as far as those. However, magical transportation specifically cannot pass through without succeeding on the charisma. And you cannot leave it by non-magical means. So I don't know. I guess a halberd would technically fit between the bars if you want to stab him.
Pokey, pokey, stab, stab.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. He opens the door, Albert just comes through and goes to stab the skeleton. Guessing a 15 does not hit him?
Oh, sorry. I had to, why did it not scroll? Okay. 15 does hit the skeleton.
Oh.
though you feel as though your attack doesn't really do a whole lot to it.
Hmm. Yeah, just poke it through the cage, and bring my helmet back.
Okay.
You can come and try to get us Eldwin, but it's going to be a blender in here when you try.
This one has to roll its dex saving throw.
Don't stick your hand in, because you might not get it back.
He fails. So he has to roll a strength check to break out.
Yeah. I mean, he's already restrained, so it would just be the strength check, yeah.
Well, he failed the thing, so yes, he's trying to break free of it. He winds up getting himself more entangled in the web by some miraculous feat.
Good. Oh, dogs.
Hear growling in the hallway as they approach, but they need to make their saves as well as they enter.
Web!
Yep. So they have high dex, so... Okay, 2 of them succeed. The blue one fucking restrains himself in the middle. Because he's a brilliant dog like that.
Hey, Marani.
Yes.
How long does it take you to resummon Frey?
I have to do it over a short rest, I think.
And short rest
Or
is
is
an
it a
hour.
long or is it a long rest once I've used them for counterspell? Is that what we
It was
decided?
a long rest for counterspell.
So yeah, I can't resummon him right now, unfortunately.
Okay.
It is your go, Marani.
Man, this thing
Andros,
can't be
please tell me that you've got something.
This is just like
Well, yes,
permanent.
I was hoping to just talk.
Fuck talking. We are past talking right now. Do you have anything to get us out of here?
Possibly. Yeah, sure, maybe. Something at least.
Well, something is better than nothing. So I'm trying to think, because I don't really have anything I can do right now. So I think that I'm going to... I think that I'm gonna like move over here just next to Andros, and then my action is just because I'm basically handing my turn to Andros, but in the meantime I'm just gonna take the dodge action in case anything what he's about to do fails and then something comes my way. And then I'm just going to look to Andros, just completely pleading, like, please, just get us the fuck out of here. And that's my turn. Andros, please. Andros, please. Andros,
Right.
please.
Andros.
Right. Who wants to go first? Just take my hands, right? Thamor. He holds out a hand to each of them.
Yeah, Marani takes it.
Tamar, take his hand.
Alright, Salty. I have a request.
Alright.
Dimension Door targets myself and can target one friendly creature. Could I spend the sorcery points to twin it to grab a second creature?
Ooh.
By the rules, I can't, because it is targeting. It is able to target more than one creature. But that's my request to you.
Destiny point.
Destiny point.
Man, if we make it out of this is gonna be epic.
The dad's gonna be so angry.
Satan.
DM, please. You were a dick. Now be nice.
How does that work? Do you both have to make charisma? Okay, so as for also first question, how what thing is worded? Do you both have to make the charisma spells, or do you only you as the caster have to make the charisma spell check?
I think it's
it's
would
just the
be
caster
me.
makes it.
I don't. If I'm looking at force cage, creature tries to use teleportation. It must first make a. Because I'm the one using the teleportation.
Yeah, but it's just the way it's worded, I guess.
No.
Technically, it doesn't actually work as much as I want to say, because that sets a precedent of how twin spell will work.
That's fine. I was just asking. So, if that's the case, then he's going to look at Thamor. He's going to look at Marani. Fuck. He's going to grab Marani. He's going to squeeze Marani's hand and will cast Dimension Door. Actually, before he does that, he looks at them both, and then quickly takes a hand away from Thamor, reaches into his pack and pulls out what looks like the crown covered in stone. Gives a little smirk and sets it down on the floor. And then grabs Marani's hand and teleports.
All right, roll me a charisma saving throw.
All right.
Wheel. I get it's a new turn, so I have my reaction back. I'm gonna throw him Wheel. I want him to save this.
All right.
D4 or D6?
D6. Please make it good. Please.
Okay.
I'm begging you.
It's a nat 1.
You are fucking kidding me. No, it's not. You're lying.
I'm not.
Pictures.
I rolled a nat 1.
Why is
And-
Absinthoth making charisma saves?
I rolled a 6 on the
It's-
wheel die, but it's a nat 1, so it's a total of 15. Unless somebody's got an inspiration for me.
Because Absinthoth made a call upon the void a long time ago on the dagger to save his friends.
What? What?
What?
What?
I read the text chats. Actually, I was there when that occurrence happened.
Oh my god! What?
Because you are in literal mortal danger, that spell will activate upon the wishes of Absinthoth on his dagger. On the spell he stored. I don't remember how many sessions
2-3
ago.
months ago.
It's been a while. But in game time, that was like less than a week, right?
Yeah, more or
Pretty
less.
much. Yeah.
Andros, you feel your will just failing as you try to step through the door and just, again, like Thamor, step into a solid wall. And as you hear, Elodwin cackling as he starts moving down, the voice growing deeper and deeper, very similar to that of a particular dragon you once escaped from. You see a bright flash of light before darkness fills the entire cage. You hear screeching. You hear just, again, a very similar sensation to the same way when you traveled between the realms to Dunmore. I will need you each to make a wisdom saving throw for Morani, Andros, Thamor. I'm debating whether or not Seabreeze would be pulled into it, because I don't know if Absinthoth considers him a friend or not, or whether or not you can just basically run free of your own accord now, but...
Cool.
I mean, technically she can, I think, but...
So, but
No,
I don't know if
if-
Absinthoth considered you a friend.
Yeah, make the. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I would say that's up to you in terms
Yeah.
of how Absinthoth would have seen you.
Yeah.
Or up to Absinthoth. Granted, you're not in the Force Cube, so you have the ability to just
Leave.
yeet yourself out.
Well,
so.
and my turn's coming up too. So fortunately, I'm ahead of the fucking BBEG, so I can get pretty far away. I think he's.
Yeah, so
What's the
Seabreeze
range
is
on
okay.
Force Cage? 100 feet. Oh boy, this is gonna be spicy.
I mean, he doesn't know where you are.
He doesn't know where you are. He still has an idea of where to drop it.
Yeah, he can probably guess. So, what do you say, buddy? Do you want to save the person who held a dagger to your throat 4 hours ago?
Hold on. We can resolve this. I got a coin here somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
Give me half a minute.
Well, while he does that, let's roll our wisdom saves.
Yep.
I mean,
Wisdom saving throws?
I kind of don't want to though, because my signature move is busting out of glass windows, and so I'm gonna have to do that. So I kind of wanna.
You are not friend at this time.
Ooh, okay, all right. Legs go burr. Let's go.
Right. So yeah, you just see them get swallowed up in just the darkest void of space that you can see within the cage. And within a brief moment, nothing remains within.
So, Seabreeze. Sorry. Like it's still Andros' turn, I guess. And then one of your skeletons.
Well, they're going to basically vanish out of sight. Thamor, Andros, you are both silenced, and you each take... Okay. 1 point of necrotic damage. God. I try to be a dick, and the dice just are no. DM cannot be a dick.
Push your luck too far in that one.
Doesn't
But,
matter. My dice luck is worse.
But Andros and Thamor, you are again magically silenced again. Okay, but you are through that void tumult, very much like again when you went to Dunmore. You are sitting dazed again in the floor of the Adventurers Guild, or in the company of heroes. Seabreeze, the skeleton is just going to keep bashing at the door. Oh no, the door's open, so it is going to just stand guard. It is basically acting as a guard for the prison that he doesn't know is empty because it is a skeleton.
Alright.
Seabreeze, what are you gonna do?
Run. There is a window here, I think, or maybe
Yes.
here.
It was up there, yes.
Okay, so assuming there's like, a window, we're going through the window to the ground, and then as fast as we can go south.
Okay.
I think without feline agility, because I think I was here on my last turn, I think I can do. That's 135.
Jeez. Yeah, you book it. You are basically like the Flash at that point and just are full on sprinting away. Far out of the range of Elodwin. Far out of the range of minions. And with
Cool
that,
as a cucumber. Always knew I was gonna make it out. No problem.
the encounter ends.
Oh my god.
Yo,
I've been
that's
sitting
fucking
on
epic.
wondering when I was gonna get to use that spell that was sitting in his dagger for so long.
So, what was that spell?
basically, it didn't have a form because he cast his call upon the void into the dagger and stored it as basically the single command of just protect my friends. And it's been sitting in there for a while. The dagger has a slight secondary property, but it finally had the chance to be of use since you were
super
all
cool.
in mortal peril.
That
Super
was
cool.
Because
as clutch as anything I've ever seen.
Eldwin, or what remains of him, was not going to let you live.
Okay, so
given the opportunity, he was not going to let you live.
So Seabreeze thinks that you're all dead now. Because there's no way that she had any idea that the blackness was like, oh, that's just Absintho's spell. They got them out. No, she's just like, yeah, all these people are dead. I'm out of here. Oh, this is bad. I don't even know whether she would come back to the adventures thing. She might go underground. Anyway, text RP. To the text RP.
I mean, I feel like Seabreeze, at the very least, would come back to report what happened to like the compatriots, right?
Maybe. We'll see. I'll think about it.
All right.
She's a very lone wolf. You know this.
Is this a 24-hour magical silence again?
Yes.
Perfect. Long enough to not be talkative at the ball.
No. But in return, you get scolded by Absinthe.
This is perfect.
Oh, God.
Next session, we all gang up on Andros to chastise him for the entire session.
I proposed an idea. 3 other people agreed to come along.
And it wasn't Thamor that blew the stealth. It was not. It was Marani.
No, it was me. That was the most ill-timed natural one.
To be fair, Seabreeze did just attack the door.
Yeah, she kind of bailed.
And honestly, it might not have even been me. I mean, because when Eldwin saw Frey, he knew that we were here, right?
Yes.
Right. Did I interpret that correctly? Yeah.
Yes. He rolled very high, as you can tell with a high perception. He's also, I mean, again, you don't know his true nature, though. I think metagame, I think Treg has an inkling, but yeah, he knew. And a bit out of the metagame, you were in a bit of trouble the moment he started making his way, and you guys barricading yourself in that room. He was basically going to try to magically lock the door and start trying to kill you from outside. Like, he was just going to fill the room with poison gas. He was not going to take you alive. There was never that. He still also thought that Andros was fully under his compulsion. So that is one thing you had advantage over him, is he did not know you didn't actually possess the crown. He thought you came there because of the Gias.
Lying. Just.
I am so stressed.
Oh, God. He lied to me.
What a fucking
the
surprise!
Big bad.
How dare he?
Yeah, that whole thing
not
was
morally gray character is actually evil. Hold up.
Yeah. That whole thing was, you know, it wasn't quite Absintho's levels of, hey, I got an idea. It's really awful. Let's go do that. But it was close.
I will say the other way that could have turned out, in terms of, because I didn't know if you guys were gonna full stealth in or if you were gonna try to like announce yourself at the door. He would have invited you in and then proceeded to attempt the same thing, locking you in the dining room with the skeletons. Yep. So there was not a great ending in terms of that, unless you managed to stealth through the entire thing. But I made it a difficult encounter for that, so.
Yeah, well.
So we all get a level. We all get a level, right?
Right?
That was really cool, right?
We all get soiled pants.
Yeah.
No way. Cool as a cucumber.
I will say though, however, at the cost of how powerful that spell was that came from the dagger is ruined at this point.
Oh.
That will be the one big trade-off for that.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it was worth
ruin
it.
at this
Sorry,
point
Ascot.
means it could be repaired. And honestly, I think it was worth it at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
It did have a tertiary, or not, a secondary effect that wasn't revealed to you with that dagger. It amped the spell slowly as long as the spell was in there. Hence why I've been sitting there
Oh.
waiting to see what that spell would do.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
also why the spell blew up on the original owner.
Right, because remember if you overcast it, it could.
Yup, he
explode.
cast a super fireball in his own face, not expecting it to overcast.
So, out of curiosity,
cool.
if we had put Revivify in that dagger like we had talked about like a million years ago,
It
what
would
would
have
have
turned into a
happened?
revive eventually.
True
Ooh!
resurrection.
Yes!
Ooh.
It was a hidden part to that blade that no one ever discovered, and again, that was part of the reason why the dude killed himself with it.
Hey. Be proud. When things were about to go fucking wrong, I did not think about taking beans.
That's
I'm
true.
honestly surprised. That was
I'm
actually the
honestly
biggest
surprised.
I
surprise.
know. I was waiting.
I was like, well,
Alright.
fuck. Beans not gonna help that much. I might as well try contacting the one person I've punched twice in the face. And hope that they actually help.